and it doesn't pick up?
Nope.
And we're back
What the
with Scuffed Realtor, Nick Rochefort, and some special guests.
I told you. You thought I was lying. We've got Billy and Spade here from War Mode, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
In the flesh.
Wow.
Yes. You thought I was playing. The most requested guest of all time. I figure it was about time to give you what you want and not what you didn't want. I bet you wanted some prosciutto. That's a 36-month San Danielle, full guinea. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
I'm good.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for being here, coming up from Philly. The most beautiful place.
Yeah. Here is very nice. Yeah, Philadelphia.
You
not
gotta
so
live
much.
like you. Very nice. Make things nice. Make it nice.
No, you guys are sitting on the beach of Kensington.
Yeah.
knocking
Very
a,
different.
Shores.
knocking a few cold ones back at the sunny shores of Kensington.
The ride was decent. We
Yeah?
left at like 9 o'clock.
Fucking got right through hell quick.
Platinum Armada. Pretty much floating on the highway.
It gets Roger Rabbit, Roger Rabbit spring legs, and you go over everybody on the George Washington Bridge. No, that's yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. Everybody's so happy to see you guys. I mean, they want to hear about everything into. They know you're living in the hell of building houses and working on these fucking piece of shit pile of woodwind. No, you are.
That's the classy spread you got
That's
going on
what's
over
up.
there.
Yeah, thanks. I just took these guys to the build that I'm living in hell. I get to it's fun when you get to wade the waters with your new pals. You get to show your new pals the hells. hey, you want to go walk around and fish guts with me for an hour? But yeah, no, I mean, that's, if you move out to the woods fully and you fully commit to, you know, whatever, what's that psychological term that people throw around now? What's that psychological term, Alex?
False memory.
There it is. When you false memory out, when you detach from society and you want to move to the woods, which I'm just 25 minutes away from an art school that I wish I went to. Yeah.
Yeah, nothing makes sense around here.
No.
Like you engage in Delaware County immediately.
We're just bumpkins from one spot. So seeing other places opens our mind.
But then you go into the city to be cool. Because it's cooler. Because your towns probably suck ass.
For us, it was cheaper.
Yeah, it's
cheaper. Our rent was $1,000 a month when I was a kid. So I moved in the city for cheap rent.
Yeah, to like live in the suburbs would be expensive as fuck.
Our city was shitty.
And you'd have to like rent a house that you play your rich little league friend had.
Not
in the suburbs? It would be like there was this place called like Golf Club Apartments I wanted to live in. I was like, if I get that, I'll be able to smoke weed and get pussy.
Like it
was $800 for a 1-bedroom. You get your own little park spot.
How much cheaper was Kensington or the spot?
It was $400 for in the city. Yeah,
it was cheap
as fuck. $400.
And I was in.
Might as well be no money.
I was in Center City. I was like in the hub. Yeah.
Is that like the underneath the tracks that everybody showed? How far away from?
That's where I live.
That's where he
really?
is,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, not in that area. I'm just on that line. Like, I'm 2 blocks off of that track, but where I'm at is decent compared to there. There's no, like, open-air drug market.
Okay.
But when I first moved to Philly, me and my buddy bought a house, and we like, half-ass fixed up, and we were paying $250 each a month, and then his cousin was paying the rest of the mortgage. So, like, it's just been cheaper to live there than it has been out there.
That's when I started in, like, 2006, that's what you did.
I didn't know property tax was a thing either. So like all these people in the suburbs, I was like, oh, that's an expensive house, and like it's $13,000 a year too. Like, you need another G.
On top of this, for Uncle Sam has his hand out. Yeah, no, it was like you could live in your
ultimate HOA.
Live in your boy's house for $250 to $400. That was a thing. I think that's since waved goodbye.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like watching what you're doing because I feel like a little Pokemon that will grow into the bigger Pokemon, you know what I mean?
I feel like when I look for
it where I go, this is attainable.
This is here. You know? Well, it's cheap here. This is rat ass.
And you don't bullshit.
There's no, we try to be transparent whether it's nice or not in Rhode Island. That's the thing. We are the armpit of New England. So shit always flows downhill. Rhode Island is at the bottom. We are truly the septic tank of New England. It's never been nice until now, only because of Boston being bought up by
Boston's clean.
Asians.
just Chinese people just buying absentee landlord. And there's a thing about I heard about someone told me from Vancouver. Danny Polachek told me that the Chinese absentee landlords treat houses like sneakers. Like they don't like people living in them. They're like, if you live in it, it goes down. It gets like creases.
The Jordans with the plastic wrap.
No one lives in it, which is insane because I'm sure the property's not that nice. But everybody just comes down here.
Yeah. And quick announcement: I shut down house reviews already because we're taking a few tonight. So.
We're gonna take a few. We're gonna run it. We're gonna have a good time. But guys, we do real estate here. These guys are buying real estate. It's very rare that people are actually buying stuff. You know, it's like you guys are in it. I talk to other comedians.
Think we could burn a little paper? Or no?
Oh yeah, we'll burn some. We'll just use this.
Fire it up! Fire it up!
We'll burn a paper.
Yes,
a nice Celadon Chinese dragon plate. Yeah, that's currently for sale. Actually, someone buy that. It'll be fun.
Everything is for sale.
Everything is for sale. You can buy my ass.
Is there anything that you wouldn't give up?
Nothing. I say that to myself to make myself feel better about things. Like I'll get a rug every now. Like this one's going home with me. 2 weeks later, I'm selling it.
It's better to be that way.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I hate there's nothing more annoying than like antiques people like this one like not for sale. I'm like, if you want it, just tell me a normal. And I'm not even like gonna like hang out for a high price. I'm just like, just give me a number on it that you feel comfortable with. It's a good one. I'm keeping it because it's good, but here,
I totally thought I was driving out today because last week Bill was like, yo, Nick's got rugs.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you can have anyone you want.
I can't do it. I need you.
Not right now.
No, yeah, I know.
I need to go marketplace.
The bros have to win.
Yeah, you have to. And now listen, you can buy one from me for wholesale plus is what I call it, not full retail. Shop me to high hell. Thank you for your patronage of Shamonics. Listen, go shop for rugs. Go to Blue Parakeet. Go to New England Loom. Go to King Kennedy Rugs. Shop them, and then when you see their prices, you can come back to me and I'll sell it to you for my price. And then you can find one on the side of the road for $1, and you can pair that with the one.
Well, yeah, what is
Can you
your
hear
background?
the speed, the cadence of that? It's in your blood.
Ethnicity, race.
It's in your the selling's in your blood, dude.
Ethnicity, race, like what is?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm French Canadian.
French, yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. You should be Greek, dude.
I know, Nicholas. My name is Nick. I should be Nick the Greek. Well, I'm a third-generation car salesman by trade. That doesn't mean anything good. I think that just means some of my cousins are out there sucking cock for Percocets. That's never a good thing. It means you didn't go to college.
Makes my back tickle.
Because you saw through the lines of
Matrix.
academia.
Yeah.
I was like, clearly. Did you guys do college?
2 years.
I tried a little bit, yeah.
2 years, same.
I said I was picking big rocks out of little rocks, but there was an incinerator that we like backfilled, and my job was to pick the big rocks out of little rocks so it could compact better. And my uncle was like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "I don't know." Like, he's like, "Just stop doing college," because I was like doing that part time. He's like, "Just quit, dude. Like,
That's
you're not going to
amazing.
cure cancer. Just leave college and come work for us." And then I got in a trash truck. So.
And he's got a CDL, driving a Hino.
CDL, which is basically like an ATM machine.
Yeah. Pretty much.
No, that's all. I love
We
when
were
you.
plotting yesterday on a lugger business, but it'd be too much
Working in
money.
the trash business is expensive, and insurance.
Yeah, insurance is
tags.
a lot.
I'm sure it's.
A ton of dudes try to do it, immediately fail because they want to have the nicest thing in the world.
Yeah, they just want the Kenworths and the Peterbilts.
They want a
immediately.
Kenworth. It's like $3,500 a month. Then you got to buy dumpsters. Then you got to do all that.
Oh, roll off. You want to do a roll off business? You talking about?
Smaller, like
There's an opening, and we saw a lane. We saw an opening in a lane.
One of the biggest trash companies is getting rid of they're called skips in Europe, but they're luggers to us, and they're real small ones.
Little 2 yard, what is it, 7 yard?
Yeah, look up
12 yard, 10 yard?
lugger truck or skip truck. That's what I would drive every day. Not junk luggers. Kill yourself, you fucking pussies.
See that?
Not
Kind of like that red thing.
Like
Kind
this
of like
thing?
the red thing, but not really.
Yeah.
That's European style.
I mean, what are we doing?
Go right up.
Are there SDI
that's
pictures?
Nice.
Yeah.
So these are like scrap metal assembly.
12 yards.
12 yards.
12 yarders, 10, then there's 10
They're
yarders.
nice because they come on chains and you lower them onto a driveway.
Oh.
So like there's no rolling.
A
or
big
nothing.
thing comes out and
There's
pulls.
two arms that have two chains. They hook onto the both lugs and bring it down.
And you could have bought a truck or the.
No. They started selling them for $900 a piece. We were plotting.
But now we talk to you, our new financial advisor. We're gonna pull back on that.
My new it's called 6-Pointed Star Advising. It's going to be fantastic. We're hitting the streets. Yeah, all the tax. No, I like that accounting. Any of you guys out there, I can't. Now when I used to talk about real estate a lot when I get drunk. Like you get me drunk, I don't shut the fuck up about houses. Now I get drunk, I don't shut the fuck up about accounting. That thing I was telling you, and then you can do this. And
I'm the same way.
It's like watching a conspiracy documentary, and then your boy's like, "What's it about?" It's like, "I'll tell you right now."
I used to get hammered.
You gotta watch it.
Self-directed IRA funds.
Yeah, I used to get hammered. Be like, you buy a 2-story for 60, you put in 70, you get 100 out. Everybody walks away with 100. You might as well get a 2-story. It's already standing. Like,
and
had a whole
cut it up. And then you can break them off into condos. All you gotta do is write an HOA. That's $4,000. You can download that from LegalZoom. Yeah. No, that's. I think the ship sailed on a lot of the multifamily games. I can't say that enough. I can't wait for it. My good friend Peter Boticari owns Ocean State. I have two friends that have businesses like this. They tell me the gas is unbelievable.
Yes,
dude. He's in loafers, dropping off
the insurance and the accidents. Nobody knows what happens when you hit someone.
They've sued us for hitting the side of broadsiding our truck, and then the insurance will just pay out, and then your premiums go up.
Yeah. They always get it back.
Yeah, you're never gonna win.
I mean, trash companies collect bodies in Philadelphia.
Yeah, no, it's the trash business. Like no one doesn't know this. It's like, I'm gonna open a casino strip club. You know what I mean? Like, oh, cool, yeah. Why don't you open a gambling casino strip club hitman company? It's a human importer company, too. Trash is like...
junk luggers is a scam. College hunks.
All of this stuff is a scam.
I mean, the last time I checked, it was like $900. Like that truck right there, top left corner.
Yeah.
It's like $900 to fill it. But they're like, if I would go do a clean out with one of those luggers, I'm packing it in tight, making sure you get your money's worth. If they have a couch... or like something like that.
Going in diagonal sideways.
Yeah, literally that. And there's like limits on there where they charge you like $900 for a full truck, and that's unheard. That's insane.
It's got to be first floor. My cousin owned a 1-800-GOT JUNK franchise in the whole state. Too much terror. He just sold out like a year ago, so I can talk about it now.
Yeah.
But he was my cousin who you show up at a shop and shoot the shit with.
Yeah.
And he kind of taught me a lot about all this shit and stuff like that. He ran Got Junkin'. Same thing. Never mind the guys that are driving the trucks are like a hair out of prison.
Yeah.
Like,
and they're banging.
Those are non-CDL vehicles.
Yeah.
Also.
Non-CDL.
Scum of the earth.
Right. Big truck, no license. Yeah. They don't have the ATM.
No air brake endorsement whatsoever.
Yeah, no, and like they don't give a fuck. And like I'd hear like fist fights. My cousin Mo was kind of a tough kid. I would walk into meetings with him and he'd be like, "How about I fucking smash your fucking face in?" It's like, like no HR department. Like dude, you can't say that to him. He's like, I'll blow your car up before you get home. Yeah. And I was like, okay, but it's a private equity firm out of Vancouver, and like they would run it like a got junk.
Yeah,
like,
they're buying everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure these
HVAC companies, deck building companies. If you, like, supposedly if you
They're
can
doing
get
billboards with painters on it now.
Yeah, if you
Weird
can get a
cartoon
deck
billboards
licensed.
deck business up to like I forget what it was. It's either like 1 million or 5. I think it's 1 million a year. If you can do that, they'll fucking buy it immediately.
That's incredible.
And the HVAC companies are getting bought out because they make money.
HVAC. When I started, I worked for a fire sprinkler estimator. My buddy was getting bought out by Tyco. Tyco is a valve company that was buying out the most licensed trades in the industry. So the most licensed trade you could get was, I think it's bridge painters are number
They're
one.
up there, yeah.
Ass job.
Yeah, big bucks. Bridge painting, and then it was like fire sprinklers, pipe fitter, and then it was now it's HVAC companies, and they're all getting bought up by private.
For a painter, that's like doing a tour of war. Like you get to paint the bridge and just, well, what'd that guy do? He worked on the bridge.
Yeah.
And just live in Fulcroft.
Cancer.
Yeah.
He's got a new Cadillac
Too-bar
CTS.
epoxy in your lungs.
Yeah, he's got like an Eagles hat on. Beach house. There
you go, Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is all.
Yep.
We're shut down. Okay, good.
We're shut down.
Let's get to
what
work.
we do is we take
No
a look, we see if
mas.
someone's making mistakes. Listen, guys, feed me your cancer. I want to chew your cancer, just like Kurt Cobain did with right out of Courtney Loves Pussy. Let's prevent people from making a mistake. I understand that sometimes you don't have an uncle. You've got a step. You know, you're fucking this girl that you're in love with. Her fucking father-in-law wants to make it a point to fucking piss in your cornflakes in the house that you're looking for. We've all been in this where some fucking, we call it a third baseman in the car business, where the guy who's not buying's got the most to say. And let's try to.
Devilish.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
So let's try to be the third baseman for $25. And
So
save
you're really
you 50
providing a
tricks.
service with Scuffed Realtor.
And before we get started here, we do have some super chats.
Hit 'em.
And you guys, feel free to chime in. These people need some advice here. So
yeah, right.
we got Anton saying, how do I hide/dress up a raised sand mount septic system? We talked on Instagram, but speak on old folks' homes versus an ADU or other options. Retirement homes are like a concentration camp.
Mark's crib.
You pay $10,000 a month for. Shout out to the PA boys.
Hiding.
Is this one message?
Some of them are a little long, and yeah, well,
I thought this
we
was
got a lot of those.
so far, dude.
Some people, they want.
I thought we were talking
a
about
little
dressing up a
detailed.
septic tank.
No, we
this
are.
what,
Well, that was part one. This is more of like a four-parter
It's a
here.
multi-part. Hello, my puzzle piece sticker on my car has.
Dude, I think the teak that you have downstairs would be nice.
Oh,
for
the
this.
bar. Yeah, you could do.
Yeah.
I would do a like 6 posts or a post every. What's the post? 8 feet every. You have to put a sink a post. A 6x6
You can do it as
pressure
much
treated
as you want,
post.
yeah.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Horizontal plank and then.
My mic was like clipping, like you couldn't even hear what I said. It was clipping so much. I just turned it down.
Okay.
a little.
Alex is an airplane pilot. That's so funny.
Yeah, I was like,
Fuck you, dude. Alex, your mic is low.
Can they see Alex?
High operation.
yeah, I got a little thing.
Okay, all right.
He's in like the bottom right corner.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's
I would go plants if you want to cover stuff up.
Yeah, I would run something
I
along
love
the lines
plants,
of this.
dude.
Yeah, plants, green giant arborvitaes. If you want to save money, like the horizontal plank
That's
fence
nice.
is cheap.
That's class.
It's class. It's
anyway, it was something about a septic system. Or we could do this one.
So you got a sand filter. Sand filter is just basically an above water system because they have too much. You didn't have a water. I have a problem. I have to put one of those in the house I showed you.
Yeah.
You can't dig in. You can't put a leach field. So you got to come up. It's about this high. It's basically, you've seen them, railroad ties, sand on the box.
It's always stinky every once in a while.
Yeah,
Getting those things sucked out smells like shit, obviously.
It's
but
yeah, right. You're looking at your wife's shit.
I used to have, our runoff for our whole neighborhood went into a pit behind my backyard. There was a septic like pond.
cesspool.
And we used to throw our grass clippings over it. And then when I was like 14, I tried to grow weed back there. I couldn't get it to go. But dude, I heard when I was like 20, that there was like fields of weed back there.
Those are your seeds.
Yeah.
Green thumb.
Middies for everyone.
Shit weed.
You got some brown stick for everything. Yeah. Biker weed, fucking stiff brown weed. When you broke it up, it was like, which is actually, I really wish weed went back.
I know,
It's good
dude.
weed,
Body highs.
Yeah.
Not head highs. We don't need that.
I don't need to think helicopters are outside.
You're right.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. The paranoia from new weed is terrible. I mean, realistically, man, I go horizontal plank fence 6x6 this way, paint it black, really cheap, 5/4 board, pressure treated. They make rough cut 5/4 board. Do you guys ever see that?
Music in my ears. Oh yeah,
Fence board pressure treated.
Dude, we used it. Not pressure treated, but we use that. It's the same as the white oak. It's the same as the way we boxed in our fucking our AC.
My uncle got it from some Amish. It's nice.
I wish you had pics of that to show Nick.
Do you have sawmills out there that sell you rough cut?
Probably,
We have one out here at Jordan Sawmill. The guy with
we
the
got lumber
soft
yards
tree.
that'll
That's
send it
sick.
to you for nothing. Dude.
Cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
I mean, big skids of wood, non-dried, like wet wood. And look, I'm not going to say this is professional install. You're not going on fucking.
It's just covering up
It's covering up a shit
covering
hole.
something up.
And then you grow a fast grow. The fastest growing plant around here is an eastern white pine, and then you can get a green giant arborvitae. If you want to steal arborvitaes, they're expensive. The way to get your hands on a big row of arborvitaes, you buy them at the end of the year at Home Depot. They're B grade plants, but you can plant them. That's like the landscaper's trick. Is you go to the end of the season sale in like September, October, and you just buy all of one kind at every Home Depot in the region. And you do it in one day.
It's amazing to think that you know all this.
Autism.
And you're just, I mean,
No,
it's crazy.
You know what's
this
nice? The
stuff.
big flex around
I mean,
my
I know
parents'
it,
spot.
like, but I can't say it like that. Jesus Christ,
the
dude.
big flex in my parents' like area is the Japanese maple.
Oh, yeah,
if you have a
big
big
time.
Japanese maple,
I'm growing a little
my
one in
dad
a
brought
pot
one
right
from his
now.
house in Havertown, and it's his pride and joy.
Yeah. The new shit now is native plants. You got to go back to native plants of your region. Works out better for your garden.
You couldn't be more right. So we're gonna go over to We're gonna go to Mr. Maple.
Yeah.
Mr. Maple is the king of Japanese maples.
Yes.
I have an Ed Wood 2, and I have an Orangiola.
Ooh,
and I've got
wow,
a
look
white.
at
But this guy makes specialty Japanese maples. He's got the weirdest of the weird, the best of the best. If you want to be a total
This
weirdo
is
like we're
sick.
talking about, this guy is like maple tree. He's like the question mark.
It's
guy.
like a I think you should leave sketch.
Like this is the dude, MrMaple.com. You can buy saplings for $45.
Oh, the question mark suit guy.
Yeah.
I just got it.
But the puzzle piece is strong. And
Was that a finance guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You can get $1,000 from the government to write a book. Yeah, that's him for maple trees.
And that just became podcasts.
Yeah. Bouchard Gardens.
Unreal at typing, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. That's
Yeah.
Two index. I'm just fucking
Whoa,
shooting.
dude, where is
That's
this?
the Japanese. This is in Vancouver, British Columbia. This is like arguably one of the best Japanese maple collections in the world. But this is one of the best public gardens in the world. But this is who you strive to be if you're a landscaper.
Wow,
This is the
French
best.
Canadians really were up to something.
They were.
I didn't realize how much the French had owned of America before they pieced out.
Yeah. What were they doing? What the hell
They had a
happened?
lot
to
of going on. Yeah.
them? What did the French? What happened to the French?
I think they bought them out for the Louisiana Purchase, right?
Did you ever hear that? Well, you guys might know a little thing or two about the Illuminati. Now they say the Orsini family is the one, but did you ever hear the French 5 families that?
Yes, very vaguely a while ago.
Yeah, are they wrapped up with the DuPont?
It's like the Italian like black nobility or whatever, but there's French ones.
Yes.
Okay.
They were.
They were doing sacrifices in France. That's what it started underneath, were for human sacrifice.
Yeah, I'm sure the French were into that. Existentialism and whatnot.
Yeah.
The moon goddess is what they worshipped. Diana. It's where Princess Diana died in Paris.
Yeah, that was
in the moon.
That
tunnel.
was a ritual.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course
Diana.
it was.
Yeah, it's very weird. 13th pillar, whatever.
Yeah, her driver was just like.
Hitting the 13th pillar is hard as fuck.
The
Going
13th pillar?
She hit like the 33rd pillar. What was it?
I can't
always
remember.
threes with
All
the-
you
Yeah,
can, all you can is a great
She
video.
hit like the 33rd pillar or something like in this like underground tunnel.
On the
which
third
most
day of the third
tunnels are
month in the
underground.
33rd year of the. People are obsessed with threes.
What pillar did
She was so hot. Dude.
Oh my god, yeah,
Didn't she like hold hands with one guy and then like all of a sudden they're like she's dead?
yeah,
Yeah.
Dodie Fayed,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like that's enough out of her.
Famous car crash part 1.
Holy
Wow.
dude.
What's part 2?
Oh, the 13th. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Wow.
13, yeah.
What's that all about?
And it's like some weird shit where like that tunnel that
Yeah, there's
she
like a
was in
fertility
is something
cult.
about moons.
Yeah.
And like in Paris, all they would do like underneath there, well, allegedly according to David
Of
Icke,
course they did. I mean, what are we
was
kidding?
sacrifice kids.
Oh. What up with that sacrifice tunnel? Wow, that's
Have you ever done that Google search?
When is we?
Where it's like you write it different ways. Like
really?
when are we, and then when is we, and then other stuff comes up.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, when is we going to find out what
It
happened?
was when stimulus checks were coming out. So it was like, when is we, and it was like getting our stimulus.
I don't think it was when. I think it was, is we getting another stimulus?
It's a whole new part of Google that you've never experienced.
The answer was just FR. Like, for real.
100.
Yeah. 100.
Just says 2 stacks.
bands. Come at this Eagles playing.
Those PPP loans are coming back to haunt people.
Dude.
They weren't free, right?
No, they weren't.
Nothing's free.
Nothing. Yeah. I like that we believe that it would be free.
Yeah.
People are getting.
A lot of people were saying that they were free, and I was like, shucks, I didn't get one.
Yeah, I know. One of
You
my
guys didn't get your 80K for free?
negative.
I got mine. You don't have to pay it back.
Seth Rogen got one for big
Did he?
bucks.
He probably needed it.
I hope he has to pay every fucking dollar.
I like
back.
reminding people that Seth
Probably
Rogen
needed it
is-
after Pineapple Express.
I would call the IRS on him. I
He's only
wouldn't do
got
that
40
to
million.
anybody. I would do it to him.
He needed the extra $2 million after his
Make
$36
another
million.
sick movie
Yeah.
about being an adult smoking weed.
Yeah. I like waking up naked. Cool. Clown man. All right, you want to hit on one?
All right.
Sure, this house here.
Yeah, this house. All right, first
All
house.
right, this is Mark Arms.
Yes.
Just got a
What's up,
Scott
Mark?
Mitchell
What's up,
Lifeform
Mark?
treehouse.
Let's
Scott
go.
Mitchell Lifeform
Mostly
Street.
original. My wife and I are digging the vibe, looking for budget-friendly tips to refresh it postmodern lake house style.
Postmodern. Okay.
Post-mod. So this is...
I love those terracotta tiles.
Yeah. Quarry.
People sweat that, yeah.
Keep quarry tiles.
Quarry tiles, yeah.
It makes me sick when people have those like stone fireplaces on Instagram. Like I lime washed it and like half-ass lime wash and kind of leaves that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Like that tile you showed us. Those colors are good. Like
Yeah.
that's what a home should have. Warm colors, not like doctor's office.
Well, I've been
and,
through
like, smoothie
phases
bars.
from painting
Yes,
where it was like, when I first started out, it was like faux finishes, accent walls. Then it went in all the earth tones. Then it went white. It was like painting the Apple Store over and over again. So things might be coming back now to more color.
Yeah. They
Oh,
are.
yeah. I think they say it's going to be a materials-driven world, like marble, wood, stone, like the real...
Love plastic.
Oh, I got you,
leather,
yeah.
like the... That's what like the...
Dude, I was pushing for a custom
on it.
wallpaper thing to come back.
Oh,
This was about
DeGournay?
fucking 7 years ago. I was trying to get all the screen printers in on it. I was like, guys, we can make custom wallpaper. I can put it on. I can
Wallpaper all
promote
the
this.
time.
Surprised you guys don't.
I'm just
do
saying,
wallpaper.
dude, like
Me
this
too.
dude's like
You
my
do?
one part of my brain
it's
is
the
like
best.
Nick Manifest.
This is the
Yes,
highest end you
dude.
can get. This is $30,000 a wall.
Yes,
It's French hand-painted wallpaper.
Guys, don't get Nick started on wallpaper.
But I'm
It's terrifying
You
to
gotta
install.
understand-
Yo, I actually love wallpaper. I'm really glad you guys brought that up. No doubt.
You gotta understand.
I'm souped. You guys actually brought that shit up. I actually love a good hand-painted French wallpaper myself. Yeah, linen back French wallpaper.
So-
with beautiful.
This is
Venetian
something I'm
seats.
into. It's called maximalism.
Yes.
I love maximalism.
Yes.
Nick, I got
Layers on layers of shit.
I got a job of doing this. It wasn't this company, but it was a British company that was doing this. But I just go to ask. Wallpaper's not popular, so I go to ask the older painters like how you put on wallpaper, and they tell me you just put on the paste it on a table, you put it on, and you wash the wall down. But this is hand painted, so when you do that, the actual wallpaper gets activated and the paint comes off. And I wrecked an entire foyer of shit from England.
No way.
Yes, dude, because these retards,
30 Gs to do
these
this.
retards from Delco didn't know that if you get the glue and the wet, if
Oh,
you, if
no,
you
yeah, I don't
front,
think you apply this stuff with- I don't even think you use
And you have to
paste.
put a backing paper on it to
Yeah.
keep it from shrinking. And I didn't know this either. I think it was Farrow and Ball. I can't remember the company.
That's how the rich get rich.
But yeah, I was trying to push this years ago, but nobody could really get activated because we're all broke. And
Oh no,
it
this
seems
is
like you can make your dreams come true. And I,
I
have
think
a lot
it's
of
in the
confidence
W
in this.
Hotel in Austin,
Yeah.
where I was at. They have something like this.
Oh yeah, this is like, I mean, when you go full cunt, this is like we have Greenwich, Connecticut. Like if you're a real big cunt around here, you
drove
drive
by.
my car that I have, and you're a fat.
Yeah, but
fucking
O'Connor says it's not a rich place.
Yeah.
big fat whale. What's that?
Our buddy says it's not that rich of a place. Greenwich, Connecticut's a
Greenwich?
rich place.
You crazy?
It's a rich place.
Yeah. They're so rich they don't even talk about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's be
It's
real.
rude to talk about.
It's very rude.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't even appreciate you bringing it up.
That's
like
my
that.
favorite thing to hit someone with. Like,
Yeah.
if you hit someone with how much money you make, they'd rather you like fuck their wife in front of them.
I remember I did it one time in New York, and I was like, "How much you making?" She was like, "Nicholas." I was like, we're just like transparent. I was like, I don't know. Like, I want to know what kind of fucking
Nick
what's
R.
that smell like? You know, like, but yeah, no, this is like hand painted wallpaper. I always go to wallpaper from the 70s.com, which is not wallpaper from. I always But if you're into that, I'm into that. I think wallpaper's pretty dope. It's not from the 70s where you started with the mid-century shit. You couldn't find the weird shit. They have all the trends that you want for not as much money.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like rugs.com.
Yeah, but like you don't have to spend like stupid money on this. Like
we were talking about painting a wall with suede paint.
I've done that many times. There used to be
Ralph Lauren used to be
Ralph Lauren, yes, dude, this was a big deal.
Yeah,
because we painted like the room that like is in my house. Spade painted the walls, floor, everything navy blue. And then
Billy's new idea,
navy blue rug.
Run your new idea by Nick.
Which one?
Doing the marine paint on the floor.
Oh yeah, just getting like a bathroom, like having a wood floor bathroom would be sick. If you had like all wide plank wood floor, but what if you got like boat paint and just poured it the fuck on there? It's gonna last longer than tile.
Imran?
I don't know.
I think it's called Imran paint.
You could fucking do that, and that would look sick.
Marine paint.
Yes.
Imran.
There you go, bro.
That with some nice classy marble on a bathroom floor and some underlighting, that would look sick.
Have you
He's a
buffed that wall?
tastemaker in houses.
Yeah.
I want to do a house with no 90-degree angles. That's my end.
He wants to hit like a geodesic
All plaster.
dome.
One of those, like just curves everywhere.
No 90-degree angles anywhere.
Oh,
harbors bad energy.
Okay,
that's what they say.
I had a concrete house that had no 90-degree angle, just interior walls. It was 106 Cole Ave. 6. This house was concrete.
Oh,
yo, dude, is that like some architect's house?
Yeah, it was Donald Jasinski. It was Earth Homes, but it has not.
You had this place?
You had this
I did this
place.
bathroom. I did the oak walls.
Motherfucker.
But it was cool. I bought it for fucking.
You've lived 1,000 lives.
Yeah, you're a wizard, dude.
I'm an old.
You might be a
slut.
vampire.
I wish. I really actually. I wish. It turns out
An
blood
old,
tastes like
beautiful
shit.
vampire.
I wish. Yeah, bald. Fucking. I have a beard. I'm wearing
Dude,
like.
this is cool. Did you do
still
this?
going to high
Is this
school?
listing from when you
This
did
is
it?
when I sold it. Yeah.
Wow.
I Airbnb'd this and I sold it to.
The Airbnb must have been buku bucks.
$225 a night.
Sand?
Yeah, I lost my basically everybody. One of my Airbnbs bought it, but I had a.
Is that Jerusalem marble?
What's that?
Is that Jerusalem marble?
Is
No,
that
it's
from
good.
the UN?
I bought that from BB. He sold me that slab. He's like, sure, I'll sell you that.
See how nice it feels though, where everything's
man.
just curving.
Yes.
You're not like if you're looking at a house with all these like the dudes framing out and like you can see shit that's off, like where something's bowed. If it's all over the place, you can't look at it.
Well, I think Mark should start out with. I like that Billy's a big fan of track lighting, but it's gone out of
I
style.
love track lighting, dude.
Weck is the brand.
Yeah, they
best.
are. They're expensive.
Wicked pricey.
Etsy is my brand.
Etsy?
I got brass track lighting from Etsy.
Oh yeah, no, Etsy's a resource.
Some Greek lady
Yeah.
sent it to me.
No, Etsy is a fucking it always trips up your contractors because they're always like, "Fuck is this?
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. Why would they
my
do it like
God.
that?" And you're like, "All right, dude, calm down."
This is European wiring.
Yeah. Now I got to go inside the unit. I'll get it done, but yeah.
I mean, this
The colors
house,
are different.
This house is beautiful, but I wouldn't know where to start.
Yeah, you want to go slow because
I mean, it
this
depends on how much fucking cake you got.
yeah. Let's be real. These windows in the corner got to go. Those should be Architect Corner Series windows.
I didn't even know they exist.
You can do corner like both of those.
Oh,
should be,
a corner window would be good. Yeah.
That's class, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably 2, 3. So
They
you got
kind of have it there.
yeah.
Oh, I love that yard. I like the trees.
They asked us about the backyard last week on how to make. I would zip a few trees down, not all of them. Hang like paper lanterns or something like that, high up. Lanterns.
Leave one for a tree house for the kids.
Right. And go up there and smoke weed, and when you're not at school, smoke strong
Whoa,
weed.
that's part of the property too?
It's in Trace
Oh
Creek.
no, this is like a place. Okay, I got
Not
you.
to be confused with Tyrus Creek, Friends of Bones. Post mod. I mean, be careful with post mod, man, because it's just post mod is Torrey Satz's Italian post mod shit.
Does that just mean it was built in the 90s?
The literally the set of Pee Wee Herman was done like as the postmodern.
I'm an MCM head when it comes to furniture.
Yeah, you like the post mod is like this shit. Literal Pee Wee Herman and Torrey.
Oh yeah, okay. I didn't know that was the thing. I didn't know that was the
How are
thing.
they claiming that?
Yeah. What do you mean? You're as big as a whale. Like this is like the shit right here, right now. I have
Oh God.
post.
Wait, so are the B-52s like postmodern?
They're kind of like they're
Weird.
like lumped into that like 50s revival post mod Atari Satz's
People from the
Pee Wee
50s
Herman.
that did
It
acid.
is weird in the 80s how everybody got.
I'm gonna shut him down.
All right, yeah, shut the chat reads down. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Hell yeah, no, it's okay.
Hold on, let me get the.
But yeah, no, you gotta like implement. Oh, okay, yeah. When it comes to post mod, you really have to go slow with that shit because I've been in houses that are all post mod, and like Memphis Group is the design house. Memphis Design, Memphis Milano. Well, I have like that piece. This is Memphis. This piece.
Guys, quick announcement. We do have to shut down chats. We just can't go
like,
5 hours
like
tonight.
The company Memphis Milano. It's like
Just a lot of chats.
very weird, like squigglies and
Yeah.
red ball shit. It's kind of, it looks, you could quickly call it mid-century, but it's like 80s. So
Are you like self-taught with this, or did you go to school to know all this?
no, I bought a lot of antiques early. I did yard sales, and then I went to an antiques auction, which I tell everybody to go to auctions, auctionzip.com. Go looking. You. I just fucked your whole life up.
Is it better in Marketplace?
I'm talking like imagine I just like punched you right in the stomach. Like,
He's like showing me a
Makes
new
Marketplace-
escort agency.
makes Marketplace look like
What it is?
get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. I'm talking like you're fucked now. I'm telling you, and especially where you are, like Philly's got. You're gonna find some guys and you're gonna see the familiar faces. Auctionzip.com. Put your new zip
Familiar
code.
faces.
Drive 50 miles away. Oh, and you don't work every. Oh my God, you're fucked now. That's how I got started.
Oh.
I would buy. I had a shipping container on a piece of property that I had. I filled it every weekend. I had a cleaning out my aunt's antique store yard sale. I advertised on Craigslist. I'd make $500 every Sunday.
Oh God.
And I would buy shit. I mean,
the thrill of
you'll
the kill.
see. You're gonna be thrill of the kill. You're gonna be like, oh, boxes of shit.
I feel like I'm Dexter
kill.
and you're the Trinity Killer.
Yeah.
I wish. Now Dexter's is the hot guy killer, right?
Yeah.
That girls like that's what made girls love
Serial killers.
No, they just
Yeah.
like him instinctually.
They like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love him.
Trinity Killer's nice.
I thought serial killers were fake.
Speaking of serial killers, we got a super chat here from PT Bruiser. Sup, devils? My 2012 Ford Hybrid Escape is drivable but needs a new AC compressor and suspension. Got quoted $4K to fix both, and I'm still paying $2K off the car note. How screwed am I? Love y'all. Come back to Texas ASAP.
What are shocks? What would you call a shock job?
For shocks, I don't
Suspension
even.
on an escape?
What an escape? That's not my world, bro. I'm in like
Yeah.
truck land.
Yeah.
All that stuff. It sounds to me like fixing a golf cart. Like
Yeah.
it's so
is.
cheap compared to trucks.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Truck.
What, shocks on the car?
Shocks on like a Ford Escape.
Nah, Ford Escape, I would say
$600.
Yeah. That's I'm $850.
I would say $1,200.
You got to chill with the guy while he
Yeah.
does it.
Yeah. You sit behind him and just talk to him about like ex-girlfriend stories. Escape. Rock Auto is your friend. Escape.
Yeah.
AC compressor.
Compressor aren't that expensive, dude.
Yeah.
$4
Oh, I thought you were
grand.
talking about
Buck
shocks.
57.
And shocks.
Oh, and shocks?
Yeah, and shocks. Yeah, I mean you get four shocks.
Dude.
Shocks. Come on. What are we talking about, man? It's probably like $600 in parts. They want to make too much
I mean,
money.
if you wanna be
it's gonna be
safe, yeah.
$1,200. Dude.
Yeah, fix your car, man. I always say fix your fucking car. Escape Hybrid.
Oh, getting a new car is a pain in the balls.
Yeah, dude. Just not right now. Wait like 6 months. They'll be sucking your dick to get a car.
Yo, Nick, what do you think about the cars? Do you think they're gonna come down in value?
They're down pretty bad right now. The game is to be buying Hyperlux.
We're on
for
some
half
let it
price.
rot shit right now.
Like the game used to be like 3 years ago when I was selling was like getting your hands on like rare bird Porsche shit. Oh, now it's like buying a Porsche Macan 2019 2020 Porsche Cayenne, sorry, not a Macan, Cayenne.
Cayennes are sick.
GTS spec minimum if you could, or S
25 or what? 25s?
grand. Oh no 20
No.
a 20.
Oh, 20.
You buy like a 4-year-old Porsche for like 36 grand.
I don't trust anything after the
Dude.
chip shortage. After 2020 and all that shit, they started getting real cheap with chips.
Yeah.
and
They started
electronics.
doing no power lift gates, etc.
Yeah.
You might be honest on all that. Yeah.
But you can buy if you buy a certified pre-owned Porsche with an unlimited mile warranty, or you buy a certified pre-owned Mercedes, the right one, you're gonna be safe for a little while. It's you have to like game it right now. But the best thing you can spend. This is a cunt thing to talk about, but like the best money to spend is to spend like
Porsche.
50 and get a fat Porsche for 50, rather than buying like a Jeep Grand Cherokee for like 62 with 10 off for 50.
Are most of your listeners from the Congo?
Yeah.
They're all like, I want the Mercedes S-Class, please. Where do I put the 2 flags on the hood? And I was like, you put them right here on the
Have you
hood.
ever been to Liberia?
I'm from Liberia. I went to Liberia High School. Are you from there? I used to have Nigerian customers. That was my lie with them. I was like, you're from Nigeria? Wait a minute. Where are you living in Nigeria?
You touch yourself like a boy. I am a man.
You are not a man. I'm like, I'm really a man. I played lacrosse at. I'm from Nwate. I was like,
I would never touch myself.
Want to say hi, class of 02? I had a condo there on Main Street. But no, that's the cheap shit I'm always going to say, honestly. 2013, 14, 15 Lexus.
What are your thoughts on it? Say, guy, I don't know, hypothetical guy wants to buy a crazy high country for no reason, just needs a work truck, wants a work truck.
You say no reason, but you get vented seats.
I'm not a bit. The high countries just look good.
Yeah.
That's the problem. But I think everybody and their mother in the truck world will tell you that they're shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an unfortunate reality.
What about the guys who want an Illuma Duty 2019 King Ranch?
I know, that's what I would say.
That is a good
My
car.
truck. What are your truck? You're a truck guy. My truck friends tell me the Ford diesel, the current diesel's the one.
I cannot stand the noise the car makes when the doors open.
He doesn't like the boo-doo-doo.
If you could take that out of the Ford, I would buy one. I cannot stand it.
I had a 21 350 Platinum diesel.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It's
I was like driving a school bus every day. I was putting like 20,000 miles on like a fucking. I'm like, why am I driving this thing?
Yeah,
like no one's in it except me. It was badass, and I didn't lose money on it when I sold it.
I love the King Ranches. King Ranch, I like looking at them.
They're great.
Didn't George Bush?
That's the highest.
Didn't W have one?
Highest? I thought Platinum was.
Limited is the highest. King Ranch is under that. Platinum's underneath that, and then Lariat. Then.
But like 2019, where they didn't fuck with the lights yet, and the stupid ass grill that they have
like
now.
The double thick grill.
I love that chrome, bro.
We saw a Mark.
All this paint match fucking gay shit. Give me chrome, dude.
We saw a Mark driving up on 95 in a Harley Davidson F250.
Yeah.
Is it F250?
The Harley Davidson, you're an
250?
asshole, dude. If you have a brand new Harley edition F250, kill yourself.
No.
It's fucking. They're like 130 grand.
Or don't. Bill's
because the grill's red.
Bill's just
Nothing says biker like $130,000 anything. Yeah, your house
says outlaw.
Yeah, outlaw. Banged out a couple of shots of whiskey.
Yeah, there she is.
Like this bad
beautiful.
Boy? Yeah, that's the one.
The F3.
My buddies who they
Lafayette.
swear by these. They say the Dodges are at. They say actually, believe it or not, the Dodge motors are right. The body will rot around it.
Yeah.
And then the Chevy. I'm like aesthetics wise. I think the Chevys.
You're a bow tie guy.
They look. Yeah, I'm just a bad.
I'm a GMC guy. Yeah, same here.
What? No, they say the GMCs are made in a different plant.
Do they?
They say if
that.
you graduate at GM, you graduate to the GMC plant.
I get a bunch of shit because there's the 06 GM Chevys. The 06 Duramax is a cat eye. And if you are 16 years old, that's cool. If you have a little bit of class to you, if you get the 06 GMC, those headlights you may think are shitty and old, but they're actually way better.
I want to become powerful.
That's why I got
enough.
midnight blue. I put a fucking visor on it, like a head visor.
Yeah.
Installed it. Yeah.
A Lund visor.
Not Lund. They don't sell them anymore.
Nah, who makes them now?
I was Rock Auto.
Was it
one of those
Putco?
people. It was one of those like fucking.
I had an 06
Summit. I got it from Summit Racing. Yeah.
I had an 06 with a hood scoop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And champagne racing stripes on a white truck.
EBY flatbed. And then I got a ladder rack put on it as well.
That's clean.
Yeah, how are you
It's
gonna
like a
hate?
time
You're gonna
machine,
tell me cat eye, dude? It's like you're picking up minors at Wawa if you're buying a cat eye.
Yeah, right. No,
This is for just going to
You're 40,
get.
you have a hat on like this.
You just quit perks.
Yeah, you're like what kind of? How many milligrams Zins you? I don't even smoke Zins. I don't even smoke Zins. I don't know how they go. But no, I love mine so much. One of my guys racked one into a wall, and I sold it and got an F-150 like a fucking pussy. I was so sad when I traded it in. I had a Duramax. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's what my uncle had, the high country. And like after you send it, it's just like, fuck, man. It's like sitting in first class or something. Like once you experience that and you're like, God damn. Like I fixed my 06 up, and at the end of the day, it's an 06.
Everybody has the 06 Duramax. I'll be at shows and ask people what they buy, though. They all say
LBZ.
Yeah, LBZ. Yeah. They love that engine code. Let's hit him. I can see him yelling.
What,
I see all the 9 girls in the chat are like, what is Ollie talking about? Get off of me!
We got a couple chats here.
Get
from
your
Curtis
diesel breath
Davey.
off of me.
And he says, the Don't Say Gay bill is a nickname commonly used to refer to Florida's Parental Rights in Education Act.
Yes.
Really?
Thank you. We also have Rescued Pigeon Gaming says, got my Val Kilmer War Mode shirt a few days ago. I'll see y'all next time you're at Magoobies.
Thank you very much. We haven't been to Magoobies for a long
Oh,
time.
yeah.
You guys do a live show at Magoobies?
We did
One
Matt
time.
Shane's live show at Magoobies and died there.
Really?
My Uncle Charlie died that day, and then I ate
Shit.
a bunch of like a fistful of mushrooms,
Oh, yeah.
and then
It was crazy.
then I died, and now
It was a
I'm
quiet ride back.
You were peeling the onion?
here. Yeah.
You're inside your head.
I mean, it was like
But-
21, 22, something like that.
Yeah, last week I did mescaline, and everything's good. So
Can you take a time machine and steal it from my
Exactly.
brother.
I was gonna say, where the hell did you even get that? From Sharon Stone in Casino?
Chief McCusker.
Wow.
The cactus.
Jesus Christ.
We got T-Bitty
Makes
Wag. Nick, if you were 28, no kids, making $85K, what's too much to spend on a car?
So much dough,
Bored of my
dude.
2013 Accord. There's a 2015 Lexus RCF with 56,000 miles for $41,000 in Sudbury, Massachusetts. Am
much
I
money.
dumb? I have
dumb.
40K saved, but want house in my early 30s. Thanks.
I'll get over the car thing as fast as possible. The RCF. I told my wife this morning that when shit goes well, I'm buying an LCF Sport, or I'm gonna self-tune an LCF.
Yeah, what's that?
That's
Those Range Rover looking Lexuses are pretty cool.
I thought
think
Range
they're the
Rovers
electric
were
ones, though.
cool.
no, they're not.
GLX or something?
I ordered one, the GS. The G5.
They're tough.
I got in it though. I ordered the green one, the one.
Yeah, I saw it.
Got it. It came in. Went and looked at it with my wife. Passed.
I know that was possible.
They were a Tacoma inside. I got inside.
Yeah, they
I looked
are.
like an elephant. In it. I was like this. Like I put my head out of the sunroof. Like they're like small.
Fully decked out Escalades. Are they really like $135?
Oh yeah.
Fuck me.
But they're kind of the shit.
They're awesome.
I'll say it. Like Escalades.
It looks like you're flying in the
Yeah, what are the real
Dubai
cars?
Air or whatever the fuck.
Like, what are the bullshit cars? What are the real cars?
It said the 7-passenger, the Escalade is still kind of the one. The GLS Mercedes is pretty good. The X7 is not bad, but not great. The LX Lexus is the one, but it's very conservative. It's very Honda Accord-ish. Like the same guy who can buy the Range Rover full spec or the Porsche Cayenne Turbo is the one. Porsche product's number one right now. That's that's the hottest thing on the road right now.
Okay.
That's like if you're in the know. I'm not trying to be a cunt. This is cunt talk. But Porsche shit is the shit.
Just questions. You know, we don't know shit.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
And then the Lexus LCF is pretty hot for any 911, the M3, the M4, any of the AMG cars from Mercedes, any of the M cars from Beamer, the Acura. Not really many Acuras. They outprice themselves.
You Volkswagen guy?
No, I'm an anti-Volkswagen guy.
Wow.
That's Audi, right?
Volkswagen, Audi, and Porsche too.
Yeah.
But just
After what they've done.
Yeah.
after what they did.
Disgusting.
Honda, the Honda Accord is still decent. The Toyota, I like the Corolla GR, but they're 50 grand. I want them to just cool down a
The
little
Lex, the Corollas. That's
Yeah.
the Indians Mount
Yeah.
fucking Rushmore.
bit. Yeah, that is. They tried to come over to Mercedes for a little while, and then they were like, "I'm trying to be at 500." We're like, "Dude, let me show you something. Come over here."
Can't park that at Dunkin' Donuts, brother.
Is that-
Can't pull up to the Mercedes with the Mercedes at Dunkies.
Yeah, dude. They're like, why not?
Keep it in Toyota, bro.
Looking for the cheap.
No, I like a used Escalade just because I fall like a cliff. So you buy a 2-year Escalade.
That's what I think the move is. Like anyone, if you wanted to ever get the higher trim packages, it's like get a 2-year older one. Unless you're like an absolute psycho who like wants to get the new. You know when they like will change the front end of something.
Yeah.
And then they, like you buy the one the year before that, and like you feel like a loser because the
Infinity's the master of it. Nissan Infinity's the master of
We just found out
Armada
Nissan
Platinum.
is
Well,
the
they'll make-
same as Infinity.
Armada.
It's a good car, dude.
Outside.
It feels like a Mercedes on the inside, looks wise.
They always tease you with things, but what they'll do is they'll ostracize their looks. They'll change model to model so drastically that the old one looks like it's a 1986 Pontiac Grand Am.
Right.
They used to do that. They'd be like, I don't want the old one. They would really jam people. So progressive styling, 7-year style windows is what Mercedes does. They do mid-model refreshes, which every 3.5 years they'll slightly change the car to not leave the last 3.5 years completely ostracized. Most companies do that. Some do it drastically, some don't. BMW's in a tailspin as far as design. Their new 5 Series and X3 is an absolute fucking
Are
abortion.
they like debadging and shit?
Yeah, they're doing this new flat thing, like the 25 5 Series.
I've been watching that guy on YouTube that sells cars in New Jersey. He's like Lebanese or whatever.
Yeah,
I love it. I watch it
him.
every day.
George Saliba.
George.
Yeah, he's great. But the new 5 is an abortion. I'm a 5 Series. I'm a executive sedan, mid-level executive sedan driver. This car is a bastard, is what it is. It's a bastard, is what this is.
Bastard
Doug
in a
DeMuro can kiss
basket.
my ass if he thinks this thing's good.
Yeah, that's
liar
retarded looking.
That doesn't look like
It looks like a Kia Optima.
It does look like a Kia Optima, and Kia's like winning. The Koreans are just like this. Dude. All right, cool. Hit me.
Next address? You
I
wanna
know
go
we
to
have a
there?
lot. Okay, cool. Sorry about the post-mod thing. The post-mod updates, I would say go slow, work on decent floors and decent materials, but honestly, post-mod should be left to stylings and things you hang on your wall and shit you buy, not art presentation pedestals and things like that. Fariki Lane lingo.
Forelli. You guys spell it Forelle.
I think Pharrell?
Yeah, Pharrell.
Whoa.
Right near you.
And this is from one of our favorite super chatters, Barry Lee Beatenoff.
1.1.
And he says,
23
Milan
acres, bro.
work for you, bro.
family. They hail from Fort Ligonier. Old money in these woods. Rolling Rock Club still has fox hunts by falling water.
Where
Owner
is
was
this?
a
Zoom out for me.
Freemason outdoorsman.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
wow.
you're like central.
That's
Wow,
out
you were
there.
talking about earlier.
I'm the wondering. I was asking these guys, why the hell isn't everybody moving to Central Pennsylvania?
This is an elite Freemason compound.
Excellent. Good to see you.
There is-
I was happy you're here.
There's like an underground base out there. I don't know I can't remember what it's called.
Nothing
There's like
good
a
ever
mountain.
happens underground these days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, yeah.
So there's something nasty going on down there.
I thought they were just earthworms for
I
fishing.
like that style house though.
Yeah, that's nice.
I love those
You
those
got a
are
ranch?
elite driveways.
Mid-century ranch, flat roof.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
test the soil.
You like
Oh, dude, this
ceiling
is
class.
sick.
Grass cloth wallpaper, oak
Dude,
ceiling.
that sucks so much dick to
Oh,
take
yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
It made I had to do like a whole home theater house and steamer all day long. It never comes the fuck off. That shit sucks. If you like the house and you like that stuff,
Did you use the scarifier thing?
it's just like a little pot steamer. It steams up in like a little square. And you just go like that. It's fun when it's working, but
Yeah, this is fat.
Kind of like got an Asian style.
Yeah.
I got
Japanese
those.
influence.
Japanese architecture. Yeah.
It's like a hibachi.
Ichiban, yeah.
Wow.
Is that a conversation pit or is that just
Oh.
a stone wall?
No, it's just it's a stone
wow.
wall. It's nice though. It's really well. What do you have a word for that? We used to call that. We have Connecticut white line. You guys have what? Pennsylvania bluestone. What do you got?
We got bluestone.
Bluestone, yeah.
We have
Oh.
this green serpentine shit from
So sick.
Chester County. It's really cool.
It's a green
There's
stone.
a green serpentine Chester County, Pennsylvania stone that is terrible outside, but it must have looked amazing when it first started, but it deteriorates over time. So after a couple hundred years, there's like these dents in the wall.
It also exists somewhere in China. Look at that house
There
right
it
there.
is,
You
that
see
one right there.
Like the church looking thing?
Whoa.
Yeah,
So it
dude,
has
we have
copper
that.
in the
Yeah.
stone,
Oh, so
and then the
it's
copper
verdigris?
oxidizes
Wow.
and turns it green.
We also have fuck tons of radon, so I don't know if that makes a difference for our.
That's sick stuff if you can keep it nice. But
That's
it's
sick. I've never
Yeah.
seen that in my life.
so cool.
Yeah, we
It's
have
only
like
there in
we
China.
have like towns of this. Yeah,
Just giving off radon. Everybody's like,
I don't know if it has anything to do with the radon. I don't know.
no, that's dope though.
Yeah.
That's I'm a sucker for. That's verdigris is the color for copper or oxidized copper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That's
So they
sick.
took away the radon. They said it gives you cancer or something at the fireplaces.
Okay.
I'm getting my mind blown right now. Look how nice that is. I knew you
Yeah,
guys
I'll
would
fix
know.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys definitely have like the eye for detail like I do. Yeah, that definitely is dope. You guys must like architectural digest.
But it's like a soft shit. It's like a stone.
Really
It's not that
soft,
great to
soft.
work with. Yeah,
Wow.
it's not that great.
Slamming that shit in metal lath. Wow, that's wild. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So what was the scoop? Does he want this house? We got rich. We got some
Dude,
rich people.
Look
out
at
there.
that
That's Sub-Zero?
fridge setup,
Double
dude.
Sub-Zero.
I got that. If there
Yeah,
was
we
a
took
36 and 36,
we took them out of the house.
$500.
Yes.
The lady wanted to get rid of it,
demoed
and I was
them,
like,
yeah.
"How much?" Like $500. I was like, "No problem." Took those.
You gotta get a good hand truck with the straps.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I had a lift gate on my old GMC 2500.
I love if I could play the old. We have a guy out here.
Is that floor marmoleum? Is that one big linoleum or is that tile?
Has to be tile, bro.
I don't know, dude.
hook
Rich
that.
people get into marmoleum. It's a one sheet.
What's marmoleum?
Marmoleum's like linoleum, but it's high end, and they roll it out. It's like a
Just one
It's like a
thing.
one. It's like a giant carpet level sheet. Look up marmoleum. Yeah,
Do your best.
there you go, brother.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Get into it.
Yeah, I'm here. My old my 80-year-old dual carpenter Howard knows how
Yeah.
to lay this shit.
Oh yeah.
He laid one on my dad's bar.
There's a
when I was
law. There's a lost art in Pennsylvania called
It's cool.
terrazzo.
Terrazzo.
With the fucking all of our churches are terrazzo with the
Don't even get my pussy
with the
wet. My
metal
pussy is so
metal
wet.
lining,
I
dude.
love terrazzo.
And like the kings of concrete are like, we don't do it anymore. I'm like,
We gotta
how
get
did you
off
lose this?
So
Oh,
sick.
terrazzo, you can change.
Yeah.
You can dye the concrete. You
Fuck,
can change
bro.
the glass bits.
Yeah.
Terrazzo is basically a mixed media between concrete and broken glass bits or something aggregate, sanded down, and polished to a high sheen. It's literally invincible.
Polishing anything rules.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm with you 100%.
Spade was fighting for linoleum countertops to come back.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah,
That house,
they
that
kind of do. It's
that
just
106, that
yeah.
concrete house, that had linoleum. You could put a hot pan on it; wouldn't roast through.
Yeah.
That was, I think it was marmoleum, like you're saying. I'm in on that shit. Like some of the old
Yeah,
stuff,
this
like
is some high-end
they weren't
shit, yeah.
retarded. Like
They weren't
really-
retarded. It's just that people like get attached to the look of it, and then they roll to another thing.
This is VCT tile. We've seen it since we were kids. You know, like the weird checkerboards.
Yeah,
exactly.
Schools and shit.
But if you do it like that,
you do it decent. You have a floor for literally 99 cents a square.
But the silent generation was going in their basement. They were making shuffleboards out of a linoleum tile. They were cutting it themselves. You know.
But you see like a well laid one.
Yeah.
I see them all the time. I say keep them because like you're not getting a floor like cool, and then you polish it.
That's all we do in Philly is take them up.
Yeah,
so you go into the houses and I just take them up and then sand the hardwood because it looks better.
But we have them in the basements. They look like this here. You have like the car.
Yeah, we got
in the
that
basements. Keep it. And you wax it like a high school floor.
Wax it up, yeah.
Yeah, and you put a floor.
Unless they're 9x9, is it?
What's that?
9x9 inch is asbestos.
Yeah.
Which is fucking bullshit because
sometimes
if you're in a residential house demoing asbestos, you can throw it out in the trash. If you're in a commercial property demoing that same asbestos, you have to throw it out as asbestos again to base.
That one demo job we did though, when we
if you say
ripped
the
out,
word, you're in fucking trouble.
Okay. Yeah, we
have asbestos thieves around here, is what I like to call them. So you ever see a snowman?
Yeah.
So snowman's an asbestos wrapped boiler.
Yeah.
And then what you do is if you buy a house with a snowman, if you buy like a sight unseen house and there's a snowman in the basement, it happens. They're pretty much all gone at this point. But back in the day, in like 2008, you'd have a snowman in the basement. All of a sudden, the asbestos thieves would come in the middle of the night, and can you fucking believe it? They stole all my asbestos.
Yeah.
And then it would show up in like a Walmart dumpster, like 6 towns away.
I was doing a
fake,
demo.
dude.
Yeah, I was doing a demo job for Bill. I was an asbestos thief.
Yeah.
Remember we hammered it,
There's
and
a
we
whole
had
boy with, like,
we were
gunite
in
in
the
it and
asbestos
shit. It
dust,
was
and I
so
was
bad.
like, I'm fried. Yeah.
Dude, it was fucked
Like
up.
shotcrete?
Yeah,
Like
shotcrete,
no, like they were like little nubs that they like shot into a boiler for some. I don't know what it was for. It was fucking bizarre.
Right, fireproofing, yeah.
Maybe fireproofing. Yeah, it was
Boilermaker shit?
disgusting. Yeah, that taking out
It's shit
oil
from the
tanks
40s,
sucks.
30s, yeah.
Out of the ground and shit like that?
No, out of like people's basements.
Oh.
Like the metal ones, you got to like suck them all out, cut them in half, carry them up.
Chop it
Don't
up.
fucking spill oil anywhere. A lot of money though.
Yeah.
You get tons of cake for taking this
They're
out.
nightmares around here.
I bet asbestos is good for you. That's why they try to take it away.
Nice.
Because it's like it's like creatine or something.
Yeah.
It's like lead. Yeah, that lead paint blocking EMF shit. I believe
it's
it.
something like that with asbestos.
Faraday stuff? We're paying for Faraday wiring nowadays.
Yeah.
Lead paint.
Like, he's painted before where people have asked for EMF blocking paint.
Oh yeah, big time, yeah.
Yesterday in the hardware store, I got this old hippie with fucking ponytail. You can tell he's a kook. You know what I mean? He's like he like has cuckoo
He's
clocks.
eating
built.
asbestos.
Yeah, literally, he's like, I actually have some lead paint. I'll keep that out of the conversation. But he has it or something.
Yeah.
He was he makes lead glass, so he knows how to make lead paint. But Charles is really funny. He's like, lead paint. He's like, they had to take it away. It was so delicious. It gets
Yeah.
really good.
But it's every time the like cigarettes, nicotine, it's the lead paint. I'm gonna start eating asbestos. Is what I'm saying.
That's a good point. Hit us with the chat. You got it.
All right,
I like this
let's see.
yard.
We got
Yeah, this is it.
Chatterooski
Really warm.
right here from Higgins. Hey Nick, new viewer here. Have an old 1960s
Nice
pool with cement surround that has risen above the cement a good 10 inches. I've thought about filling it in or redoing the concrete around the pool. Is this a money pit? Pennsylvania. Thoughts?
So what happened? There's a pool,
Pool
and then
risen out, the freezing and thawing, the
Yeah.
ground settled. So your guy didn't.
Is he
base-
emptying it completely? Because that's usually what happens. If you empty a
I
pool
didn't
completely,
say.
it comes up. But either way, fuck that. Don't have a fucking pool in your house. That shit sucks for resale. No one fucking wants them anymore. If you don't have to get rid of it, if you're not building over it, you can perforate the slab of the pool and then push everything in and then put dirt over top of it and water will flow through, so you don't have to get rid of it. So if you have a pool, you have a huge fucking hole in your backyard, you punch fucking holes in that pool, water can run through it, fill it in with all the concrete around it, and then cover it with dirt. And you're good.
They'll allow you to do that.
Yeah.
Pools. If you have a '60s pool, what happened in his case? If I had to guess,
I feel like I've seen this dude's thing before. I swear to God, online. Because I look at Zillow and all this shit.
Yeah, he's a monster
And
on Zillow.
I'm constantly trying to figure out what to do with my money. And I look at houses, and I feel like I saw this thing where it was like, we fucked up. It might have been on TikTok or something, and we fucked up, and it was like a raised pool from this.
it's like this.
Yeah.
What I think it is typically, I think it's they didn't base this properly, and the sand underwashed.
Yep.
It's skating it.
Freezing and thawing, and
Improper pool care.
And then they obviously
Pools are tough, dude, but they're so sick.
They're sick, but
Well,
dude, it's a lot of
paying
money.
for 'em,
And
how much
everyone's
of a pool were
switching
you
them
with?
to saltwater.
I don't even know.
Everybody wants saltwater pools
saltwater
now.
pool only around here.
Yeah.
Saltwater and gunite if you're real.
Gunite, watching this video.
I love gunite, dude.
Yeah.
Gunite.
I love concrete, bro.
We have like my brother and I have a funny saying. It's like we won't be having liner pools in this family. My brother.
But like replastering a pool's like 30 G's if the plaster starts
Yeah.
to fail, dude. You're fucked.
So much money. My brother
Those are
did
insane.
this one.
What Eric was telling us about his pool. Just the
My boy did it. Eric, my buddy Eric
Bills,
Hayden Construction. Please follow the Palace every Sunday night. He did his own pool because he's a G.
He made his own pool.
He did his own. He's a paper
Natural
guy.
or no? Like a natural pool or
No,
like,
no, pool,
like real
he
pool?
bought the
Okay,
kit.
okay, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
my brother did this one, but
What?
Yeah, we put
Wait,
this. I
he
designed
did
this
his
pool. with my
own
brother.
concrete pool.
No, this isn't his. This isn't Eric's. This is my. He did a liner pool, but he built
A liner pool.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a fucking,
But
he's
what do
got
you
a-
do when you cut that grass, bro? You cleaning the pool all day long?
You shoot the.
No, that's sick,
shoot it this
dude.
way.
Yeah.
I'm not a landscaper. I told you that.
Oh yeah, you hate it. No, you
I mean,
just shoot
Bill-
this way and shoot this way. But this is a gunite pool.
It's worth
This
it,
was
dude.
28,000 when we got it. This just the pool, and then the yard is about 30. But we did whatever.
Dude, I was paying for this guy, right? And he had 3 concrete trucks in the driveway ready to pour a pool, right? He had stayed quiet about the pool project for a year. For like a long time. How long was that going on?
2
For like a
years,
year,
probably.
2 years?
Yeah.
The wife's like, all right, here we go. Got the plans, everything. The guys are ready to pour. The dude that owns the house that actually pays the bills comes out day one of the guys pouring and goes, nah, I want it 8 inches deeper. Set, dude, just on some power shit. I was painting this guy's pergola. He used to fly a drone to knock me off of it just for fun. He would come out and laugh at me. And I was like,
Fucking like incest levels of like mental retardation and money.
like a Wall Street fucking demon.
I would put child porn on his computer. I'd be like, oh yeah, hey, I just need you to look something up real quick.
I was like, bro, are you good? And he was like, this thing's great.
He was flying a drone at you. To fuck with you?
I painted for like
I'd have spray
I
painted his
painted for
wife's
months
face or
there.
something.
They wouldn't let me use the bathroom. I never asked,
Yo,
but they never like said I could come in the house. And then like, needless to say, eventually she was like, you can use the bathroom if you need it.
I would have been
was
shitting
crazy,
my pants and
dude.
sitting on
Yeah.
my steps and shit like that.
Yeah.
Saving my shit in toilet Tupperware containers.
There was a long time, if you have time, what is it? 320 Grays Lane. I was dropping a dumpster at. It used to be the owner of the McNugget.
Oh, can you pull it up?
Dude, it was so the fucking
What's the McNugget?
the McNugget.
McNugget.
Chicken McNugget.
Like
The
nuggets.
dude who
Yeah.
invented the McNuggets house.
The guy that invented nuggets.
It was fucking crazy, but the slate on the roof was like that thick.
Yeah.
And I would go there, and they just had helpers that would like come out and make sure the dumpsters were in the right place and then go away.
That's such a weird thing to be rich over.
Oh, yeah.
You're trying to
Yeah.
have dignity. You're
chicken scientist.
Yeah.
Tortured chickens.
I learned how to extrude a pink plastic foam.
What if we blended
the
that?
nugget. We'll call it a nugget.
Go over there, peasant. When did you become to learn how to be a rich guy after just inventing a McNugget for
Just
for
eat
a
it out of the
clown?
wood chipper.
For Ray Kroc. But our friends did a pool, and he thought he was going to save mad money, and he was like, "That's going to be easy." He spent $65,000, and he worked like a fucking dog all summer. It came out beautiful, Eric. You're the best. But it's just pools around here. I went from this was
It's like
60.
230 now.
Yeah, they're like $1.25 to start.
Wait, are you serious?
Oh yeah, no.
Pools used to be
were
30 grand,
Pools
dude.
used to be 30 grand.
Yeah.
They used to be 22 from a friend. 16.
Pools were 30 grand,
If
dude.
you like knew someone, you
Pools
get
are
the kit.
400 grand now.
Oh, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Above ground?
Yeah.
Dude,
You're just making shit up, bro.
Well, I hope
I
you,
believe it.
I think it's improper basing. I don't know, bro. If it's an old pool, you might be fucked. You might have to start over. I don't know. I don't want to give you an answer from
If it
3,000
rose,
miles away.
fuck it.
Yeah.
The thing's done,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, but if you can save
Like
it,
totally in
save
a car and being like,
But it's
should I
easy
keep
for
this?
you
I
to
can
say.
paint it.
I'm upside down in a ditch right now.
You're not experiencing what regular people experience because you have access to machines and all this
Yeah.
other shit.
But you
a
at least
regular
don't have to get
dude
rid of
sees
it.
that pool come up and is like, I am fucked.
Yeah, you are.
Like,
The pool shouldn't be moving. Pools don't move. Hit me, Alex.
You want to hit this next address?
No, hit me with a chat.
All right, we got Barry Lee beaten off again. Love this guy. I love my hurrahs from Shamanics. Lovely in my den. I encourage guests to stomp atop it at will and drop hot wings on it. I'm reaching through the void to harness Lush from the Persian man who crafted it.
Yeah, you can probably find him. He's probably 100 years old. And again, we appreciate your patronage here at the. I'm just a simple antique dealer in the middle of the woods in Rhode Island.
Whoa,
you have a Hariz.
dude.
This is the
Good
the
price.
stack.
very
Good
reasonable.
prices.
The
Very
wholesale, good
reasonable.
price. But the big stuff right now, I'll be straight with you. Listen, guys, big launch. Next week we have a rug sale. I make the store fun. I'm not fucking around. I'm going to price shit
half off,
Dude,
60% off, 30% off, 20%
Pretty
off.
much losing money.
I promise. I just want to get out of it. We've had fun with it. This is an oversized Serapi. It's 17 grand. I get it. Listen, if you were a cunt, this is 35,000 in a really fancy place. I have one of these in my living room. I call myself a full cunt because of it. Okay. I get it. Some of this stuff, I ran a little hot with some of the expensive shit, but I'm going to make sure that I make it worth your while.
8x12,
I promise you,
dude.
I'm building a house. I need the money. I'm dropping the price.
Dude, 8
Let's
by
make
10,
it fun.
3,500. That purple thing.
Yeah,
Look
the
at that,
Chinese
dude.
decos are
Very
good.
nice. Chinese
Chinese decos are very good. That's reality. That's a grimace.
Dude,
great
think
grimace.
about that.
I got you. Well, next week, guys, I got you 100%. Make sure if you see something you like, put it in a basket. If you can't wait, buy it now because they do. I sell to zero every time. There are 100
Dude,
rugs
you
right
sell
now.
out of this?
We sell to zero most of the
Holy
time.
shit.
Some of the I'll have like one big one or two, but I will make a deal on it, guys. I'm not playing this time. I need the money. I'm building a house. I am flat broke. Please. I have 97 rugs. I'm going to zero. Watch what I do with these prices. I grew up in a car dealership in the middle of the hood. I know how to move it. I will make the price so fucking attractive for you. So fucking attractive for you. That's next week, I promise. I swear to God. You got 1 week. Put them in your basket. Open your eyes.
Oh, man.
You will never get a deal like this. And then you find one in the trash. You couple it with that, and then you find your cunt aunt telling you this rug was $3,000. You bought it from me for $700. That's how it goes.
There's blood in the water.
Yeah, I love that. That's how antiques. That's how you do an antiques collection. You buy one from a decent.
Oh, Maryland. Here we go.
Oh, dude. Is there anything nice in Maryland? Is there anything? We were in
He
Aberdeen.
loves Maryland.
I love
Really?
Maryland, yeah.
Where?
I think it's just euphoric call from girlfriends, but anyway.
Where though? Like where? Because we were in Aberdeen, Maryland, and I could find a good cup of coffee in anywhere in this country, anywhere. Bro,
I don't know.
the food was. I should have been drinking gas.
Good.
For that kind of stuff, maybe not. I just kind of like the nature of it all.
Indonesian crab or something.
Yeah, they were
that
like.
we were-
I was like, "Where's your seafood from?"
was
The
right on-
ocean. We were on an ocean.
Chesapeake Bay.
They were like, "No, Indonesia." And I was like, "You shouldn't say that. I was like, you shouldn't be telling me that. Just lie to me and say it's from the Bay, please, next time."
This little number is from Luna Vol. Girlfriend and I were thinking about making an offer for $350K. Check the Crab Shack on property.
Ooh, a crab shack. Now
we
we're
go.
talking. Colton's Point.
And
Is
guys,
this the
you
area
have
you
to
like?
like
Is that
the
the
stream.
I don't really know. Like, I don't know
No
shit about it.
announcement there.
I went to Rock. What was the place? It's like Rock.
Rock
something.
Island?
It's over.
Detroit Rock City? No.
I gotta look it up.
When you say
Concert?
rock, it's like I'm thinking over here. No.
Guys, we have to like the stream here. I'm sorry, I'm
Please.
just making a little announcement.
don't like the
There's not enough. I'm sorry. I looked. I briefed the numbers, and they weren't adding up.
More.
There was a bit of a gap there.
Guys, YouTube called
I'm
me.
sorry, it is what
personally.
it
They
is.
said, "Please, sir, can you get more likes for yourself, please?" And then I said, "Okay." We were like up here in Maryland last week, like Port
Okay,
Deposit.
yeah.
First of all, the fucking town's name is Port.
No,
fucking
that's
Deposit.
probably not the nice part.
It should be Valve.
Yeah.
Spunk deposit.
Yeah.
You're right. You're close to Baltimore, bro.
Yeah, we're 45 minutes northeast.
Baltimore sucks.
I liked Hampton.
Yeah, Hamden's nice. That's like their little fish town.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's like their Brooklyn.
It was cute, and the people were really sweet, and the people were like really nice. I thought they were like particularly nice. Okay, so this is down in Mud Bay, Potomac River, Colton's Point. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the location really makes me horny.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I like that kind of shit. I mean, that's kind of shit never really goes out of style. You're protected from hurricanes or anything like that. You're not getting ripped from the bay. Okay, so location wise, I'm sad. I'm satiated. Half acre lot, 386 a foot. Yeesh. The quality for 386 a foot with these size windows is a little embarrassing, but you do get 3 buildings for it. I mean, these
the
are pretty
Crab
cheap
Shack?
houses. Is this the Crab Shack?
Krabby Patty.
How much is it a square foot?
326 a foot.
$3.26.
300.
No, 300. That's like the finished construction price.
Yeah.
I started looking at things like that only since my builder buddy started.
Some builder buddies do it, and it's like in Philly, they're like it's 1,000 a square foot.
That's what
you
they
know?
say?
Yeah.
When they say that, I'm like this. My buddies do it out here, and I'm like,
It's
just
wood.
Yeah.
Shut
It's
up.
1,000 a
Shut
foot.
up,
1,000 a foot.
My buddy does it to me all the
Yeah.
time. Like, just stop talking. Like, dude, 600 a foot.
That's
you
a
wanna
Philly
pay-
price. 1,000 a foot.
Other than that, you're getting 4-inch molding. You're getting 6-panel
Some dude who
doors.
failed algebra 3 times.
I'm big into transitions. If you nail the transitions, you can go as cheap as you want with
I'm
materials.
at $275 a foot on that house with teak siding.
Yeah.
I mean, can I get one? Yeah.
Like,
Teak
I'm at like
siding's the best.
$275, $300 with a metal roof and.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
That's
how light
hard-
that is.
I know a dude who he builds in like the main line area, but he says he goes to Palm Beach and just fucking coins it.
Yeah.
Like build is 58 million, sale is 110.
Yeah.
Cash in a day.
Cheap labor.
Did you make that sign?
Yeah.
That's nice.
That was the sign above the antique store.
How much
I made it
for
by hand.
sale? Would you sell it?
$100. I need the money. Saw that house. The fucking siding ain't cheap. I owe him 22 grand. I only paid him 20. They owe me. I owe him another 21. And this piece is missing. I didn't buy the fasteners
Whoa,
yet.
whoa! What was that room back there?
Crab shack.
Yo,
Oh.
is that a turf fucking
special,
floor?
bro.
I'm as big as a whale.
This is a killer Airbnb.
Lobster. Wow, what was that from? A little midget?
What is that place?
It's a widow house.
It's like a weird True Detective season that never
yeah.
happened.
That's like where Purcell finds his daughter. The pink room.
She's getting eaten by crabs. She's the girl from the tub.
Blowing your kazoo and your suspenders. Play a little Scrabble.
She's this girl.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
That's in that room. Like in the other room, it's this. Oh man, you're trying to fuck her. Hey, you up?
Dude, Spade said they just caught the guy who fucked a dead body on the New York
Yeah, he
subway.
was 5 feet tall. He was fucking his mouth and his ass.
I heard.
And
about
chilling when people would
He was
roll
chilling,
in. So he would just
yeah.
like hang out for a little bit, then once people went, get hard again, and then fuck him.
5 feet tall. Not a good look for us.
What was his name?
He's a Mexican dude.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a quat.
See?
I know there's a chick I know that said a Mexican came in to the emergency room she was working at 2 times for degloving his penis. For
What's that
fucking
mean?
a fence. So he would fuck a fence and it would catch and pull all the skin off to his head. It's called degloving.
I'm gonna kill myself. Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go kill myself.
What do you mean? You put it in and then...
He would fuck the fence hole,
Yeah.
and then it caught one time, and then pulled all of his skin around his
From the
penis,
base.
flayed
Yeah.
to the head. Twice.
The guy's name is Felix Rojas.
It might have been the same guy.
There he is.
Oh,
Look,
Felix.
look at this little bastard, bro.
Lollipop Guild.
Just kinky. Come on, he's still warm.
I love that when you get that small, they just go, who appears to be about 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Not an actual listing.
Anything from 5'8" to like 6'2".
It's like a
a guy.
Appears to be about 5 feet tall.
Right in the article. He's like, yeah, he looks to be very Fuck, he's picking on everybody. That's the.
I like the open shelf stuff, but sometimes
Yeah.
it can kind of look like ass.
That's too much. Yeah, you got to use the right brackets and the right shelf
Yeah.
thickness.
I mean,
Yeah,
as a
that's not
painter,
it.
I ditched the light olive green, but
Why is the shaft called a glove? Why is it not de-shafting or something?
Degloving, I just think, is the act.
De-gloving.
You could deglove a finger, I guess.
Oh, okay. So it's something.
Holy shit.
Maybe they just thought no one was going to do that, so they didn't have to come up for a name.
Yeah,
You did it to your dick.
Okay.
You guys ever read Hellhole?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
I'm
Hellhole right
familiar.
there. Degloving is Hellhole. Thank you. I'm gonna kill myself. There's certain things you just don't want to know about, like
Yeah.
docking and shit like that. And you're like,
Docking's serious.
like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Sounding?
stuff,
What is
yeah.
it? There's
Sounding, I don't
sounding
want to
is
know
work.
Why
about.
did I say the words?
I mean, dude, when I was a little
sounding?
kid, do you remember
What is
the
sounding?
remember sounding's when you put shit in your
you just
your
listen
dick
to
hole?
guys-
Dick hole, yeah.
But like,
like
What is it? You put stuff
dick
in your
hole.
dick.
Yeah.
you put like a metal.
Two
in
kids
it,
in a
and it's
sandbox thing,
Allegedly,
right?
All
See that?
right, okay.
that's supposed to
That's
feel
tough.
good. I mean, dude, when I found
I
out,
wonder
like,
how that must feel devilish.
I almost tried to circ myself with a Bic razor. That was a white
Yeah, he
stick.
tried to circ
A
himself.
white stick with a yellow, you know, like the orange yellow top. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about with a double blade. I tried to guillotine my fucking foreskin when I was
He
8.
skipped a snip.
And my dad was like, "Are you all right in there?" I was in the bathroom too long. And my dad was just like, "Yo, if you want that, we'll take you to the hospital for that." And I dropped the fucking thing. and was like, "How can he see what I'm doing?"
That's insane.
I was like fucking 7 or 8.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
I saw the dude's dicks and I
All
was like,
because
my
you showed
dick's
us
all
Miss
fucked
Lippman.
up. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself. Offer
Sorry.
$350. They're gonna tell you to go fuck your mother, but let's figure out what they paid for it.
It's tough out there right now. They might take it.
Go
I
low,
was not
bro.
going to get grounded if you throw a low ball.
Billy's an extreme low ball guy.
Yeah.
02 for 123.
They made their money.
Yeah, they're fine. They maybe they'll get off it. Hey, listen, you don't know until
02
you
for
try.
123, dude, with a paint job? That's
Yeah.
a paint job, dude. They don't even have kitchen cabinets.
They put a metal roof on it.
You're buying a location.
You owe them all
I
money.
hear you on that.
The Crab Shack, the location has gone up significantly.
Now, I got a question for you. When it says pending, does that mean someone's got it locked
Someone's
in?
got
yeah,
it.
someone's got it. Yeah, you're locked in. If it goes pending, that means there's a.
What is
purchase-
is there a
purchase sale
difference
fund.
between that and under contract?
Same, it's pretty much the same thing.
Same thing?
They do have an out, you know, at like if they don't get financing, it could be subject to seller finance, subject to owner financing. They could back out. They could not have the money. It could be a contract where they accept the number, but they don't like the terms. But that's usually hashed out before they sign purchase and sales. It's basically like before we shake hands, do you have anything to sell? No. Do you have this much money? Yes. Are you pre-approved for this much money? Yes.
I've seen a lot of shit where I see it go under contract, and all the shit I want so fucked up, there's no financing.
Well, yeah.
And then I sit there and I go, wait till I get in there.
All cash buy, all cash finance. You can do hard money, guys, with that, and there's a lot of money, like the hard money.
Can we talk about that on this podcast, or do we want to do after podcast?
What's that?
I want to know about how the hard money world.
The hard money used to be a really
hard money
it used to
world
be like 15-3 and all these terms, like 15%, 3 points. Now it's
used to be 30%,
10-2. Basically,
they're trying to do better than investing.
It's honestly, Matt, exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you had money, okay, you got a lot of guys that made $3 million, $4 million, and they're sitting there and they're going like this, and they don't know what to do with it. Guys that just straight up don't know what to do. Put your money in the stock market 2 years ago. What's that now? And they go, ooh, that hurts. I'm done doing this. I'm not a stock guy. I never was. I never relied on it.
Give it to guys like us.
And then right now, honestly, I'm not lying.
There is so
much money
bet
on
us, dude.
But you gotta you're on a clock.
Oh yeah.
So you're paying all juice. It's all juice. So you're on a
All
clock. So you have
interest
to take a non-legitimate piece of property, make it legitimate in the eyes of the bank, in this amount of time.
It's
however
the hustle.
long it takes you. It's that hustle.
And then you're just paying someone else again because you're paying the bank.
And then you take the bank's money and pay back, Johnny Baloney. And then when Johnny Baloney's fine, it's fine, but you got to work quick.
We've tried to talk about this so many times to people where it's like all these people want to be like, I own 60 spots and stuff. It's like, dude, you're better off owning 5 outright.
When you talk to us, it sounds
Like, why
real.
the fuck
When
would
we
you do
talk to fucking dudes in Philly, they're like faking it. You know what I mean?
like
it's like
refi, like what's it
the
called?
guy, they
Burr
don't
method
make it
and
make
stuff.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what
It's
are
like
you talking
coked out
about?
realtors.
Yeah, they're like, I'm like, what are you
There's
talking
no
about?
money after they
No
burn.
shit.
Yeah.
You just owe more money.
Yeah. They're like, that is where you win. And I'm like,
I'm making $50 an apartment right now.
If
There was a
If
thing-
it goes vacant for 6 months or 2 months,
Yeah.
what happens then? My whole metric. They don't lie. They lie about the metric. They lie about the upkeep. The boiler fails. They lie about the time they got stiffed. They lie about the time they got sued. They lie about the time
They
got
never talk about
When
the
the
loss.
interest rates were low, they were like, we can line you up for 10 mortgages. Right now, I'd be fucked with 10 mortgages. You know what I mean? And it was like, we can get you 10.
If you
and
bought it retarded.
if I bought it all that, yeah.
Because you were paying stupid prices.
All those people who have real low interest rates, right, and they still want to sell, people should get hit.
What's the point of them
owner
selling?
financing?
So you can assume their loan.
No. I'm saying like if you were like, say you're a guy who wants to sell a house.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not moving because of interest rates. Why not just go a little lower and you finance the fucking house to the person you're
Because
selling
they want
for?
the money. Because they're selfish.
They want the
pigs.
money,
They
yeah.
want
Yeah,
the
that's
big
what I'm
chunk.
saying.
Piggy.
They're not long term.
If you
More money.
If you ever can get your price and your terms on an owner finance, you should take it.
Oh, yeah.
I did. We drove past the house. I was gonna do one. The guy was like, I lost it to another guy who took the guy, and then he rented it out. It was so embarrassing. Imagine owner financing the guy who ends up going, yeah, no problem, asshole. You want $1,500 a month? No problem. It's for rent for $1,600 a month. I just paid free. And I watched him do it, and I called the guy back.
Disgusting.
Hey, what happened with the rental? I was gonna put my mom in there. You dumb piece of shit.
That's disgusting behavior.
It's the most disgusting behavior. And it was like, it was a rich guy who did it. He lied. He's like, he's putting his wife in there.
It's weird how they don't like to lose on anything, dude.
It's
crazy.
And the boomers, if you can do an owner finance is always a red flag.
Yeah.
Always a red flag. It means it's too much money.
Right.
It's like, yeah, sure, I'll sell you this place for $1.5 million.
But everything's too much money right now.
And it's like, yeah, no shit you would. How about $835 owner finance? They're like, no, that's not what I said.
Yeah, I didn't know there was like early payoff fees and stuff like that. Like that shit's
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
for like mortgages, like you have to pay more money because you paid it off.
yeah, prepayment penalty.
Yeah.
You can do the 1 extra payment a quarter, and you can shave 14 years off you. You can turn a 30-year term into a 14-year if you want to pay. You just throw an extra quarter, and you have to apply to principal and stuff like that. I do that.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I do that. I borrow on higher margin than that. I don't know why. Is there a scoop on this one?
We got. You wanted some super chats first here.
Yeah.
We got. Now maybe you have an alcoholic relative or something, and you can help this lad out. Liam Hurley, boys, how do I tell my off the boat Irish hard drinking prick of a dad to stop driving drunk and passing out in the driveway? Love the guy, but he's getting too old for this. Want him to meet his grandkids.
I mean, dude,
Good
if
luck.
you could figure
Probably
that out, you would have
Coachella.
saved the world, man. I mean,
You should head to
Yeah.
Israel and Palestine after you figure that one out. That would be a huge W.
yeah.
Yeah. Fight him.
Yeah, if he's Irish, just punch him.
He won't
Cry
remember.
in front of him.
Yeah, scream, cry, fist fights. Start dressing up as a lady.
Yeah,
See if that'll
right.
change his tune real quick. Be like, you know what? You're passing out
Yeah.
with your head on the horn.
You're drinking so much, I'm transing.
Yeah. You can punch your dad if it's getting that crazy. I don't think
Yeah.
that's... Just knock his teeth out.
Maybe you can show him some lipstick shades you were thinking about.
Or join him.
Exactly.
Ruin everything.
That's what he really wants.
Maybe do some sound.
Join him. Burn the world down.
See what he's doing. Go out for a day at the work with dad, you know, and then like go to like the shitty bar that they serve like crackers and shit, like chips on a bag.
Hot roast beef.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Free hot dog bar, and you can go for a day with him. And you can pass out in the
Watch the Gaelic.
flip his car over with like a forklift or something. That'd be funny.
Speaking of flipping, we got Jay Studley. Any good house flipping stories post 2008 recession? I was in high school and my friends and I would throw parties at foreclosed houses and trash the place.
Fair.
Never.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't do any shit like that.
Yeah.
the guys that were older than us, though, they got in on flipping like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, yeah.
It was like we were young. We were a little too young for that.
That must have sucked. To be like a subprime guy who's flipping houses thinking you
Before
got
the
world
crash,
figured
man,
out.
you're
Me?
flipping.
Oh, that happened to you?
Oh, I bought my first one.
Flip 'em,
I
dude.
was 20 when I bought my first one, and then I flipped a condo and made 50. So I thought I was Don Trump.
Oh,
Then I bought
Obviously,
two
dude.
when I was.
we need to bring back Manhattan.
Yeah.
So I was like this. Watch me do this, and I called Kiplinger's magazine, and I did this thing called mortgage fraud. No, so I had I sold mortgages at my boy's thing, and I bought two houses at once. So I was approved for $350, but my boy's like, you're approved at Chase for $350. You're also approved at, let's just say, J.P. Morgan for $350. But they don't talk to each other.
That's $750.
This is like some owning Mahoney shit,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. So he's like,
Watch Owning
what's to
Mahoney.
keep
If
you
you're
from
watching
buying
this live stream, watch
two houses
Owning
for
Mahoney.
$350. So I did that. So I bought two houses
You
close.
can't lose.
He's like,
Yeah.
Nick, you're a landscaper making. He goes, I just thought about this. You have a pen? He goes, I just found out your income. Your income is
Lots. Big.
$275,000 a year. So $350,000 houses times two is literally nothing for a guy like you. It's called no doc stated income.
Yeah, no
loans.
docs, yeah.
So I did no doc loans.
They're trying to bring
docking.
them back like they're cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'll
and it's
go-
like
I'll go
DSR
ham on
loans
that,
or like
dude.
DS something.
Yeah.
I forget what the fuck they're called.
They always get tricky at times like this.
Yeah.
I talked to a dude. He said, we'll do no docs. And I was like, it's back. And then I was like, it's about to crash.
That's always like writing on the wall.
Yeah.
My mortgage broker bought my condo from me in the middle of the night, all coked out. Shows up on my thing. And literally, like, I was having trouble.
His broker.
Calls me at 11:30. He comes in, he's
broker
like,
did
Rochefort,
that.
are you at your condo? I bought this condo from like a Goomba friend. It was like they were turning apartments into condos. A one-bedroom condo on the ocean at Ocean 40. It was really nice. I paid $129. He goes, I'll give you $180. 11 o'clock at night. I'm literally fucked up. I can barely afford it.
Cocaine
Working
is a
snowplow.
hell of a
He's
drug,
like,
bro.
I'll give you $189 for this thing right now. And I was like, done.
Everything's for sale.
Done. I literally packed my shit. Called me the next day. He's like, Rochefort, I can't give you fucking 60,000 bucks profit. It just doesn't make sense to me. He's like, I'll give you 50,000 profit. I go, still done. I sell it. I get $52,000. I had a check. I was 21. I was like 21 when it closed. It was like my birthday. I flew right to Los Angeles. I was like, yeah, this is the shit. I flew my brother out. I spent like 10 grand right away. I came back. I bought two houses with 10 grand down. I closed on the same day. So they didn't report to each other. Now I have $800,000 in debt.
Are we talking like
it was
06?
like
Like
06,
06?
07.
All right, yeah.
I thought I was so smart. I called Kiplinger's magazine. I was like this. I figured out a fucking.
What's that? What is that?
It was like a Forbes.
Okay, all right.
I was like,
yeah.
I'm the smartest kid in Rhode Island.
You might want to talk to me.
I'm on a job site.
30 under
Sitting on a
30.
Bobcat. Kipling
Yeah.
calls me back, and they're like, "Hi, we're here to talk to you, Nick, about the real estate move that he made." I'm like, "Yeah, check this out." They don't report to each other's credit union. The guy goes, "Yeah, you're doing mortgage fraud," and I'm like this. Forget I said anything. Loan. Nothing ever happened. I was literally like nothing. Nothing. Ever
yeah,
happened.
they don't
I
care,
foreclosed on one. Fucked my life up. One, I got a loan modification.
What happened?
So at one point you're 800 in debt,
$800,000.
but you don't have remotely the income to touch it.
Exactly.
Right.
So I rented one out, and then I stayed in one.
And they wonder why the
That was
economy
the stripper
fell
one.
apart. Yeah.
The strippers got stiffed completely for like I held on it for like a year and a half. One got a loan modification where basically I owed $375. The bank said, now you only owe me $275. It was a commercial piece and it had this weird building on it, kind of like a crab shack, but it was I ran my landscaping company out of it. This electrician comes along at one of my yard sales that I was having. He goes, I'll give you $375 for this place right now. I said, sold. My dad was going to run through some shit with town, and I didn't get the money from that one. And then I foreclosed on the other one. My credit went to complete shit. Complete shit. My cousin, I started selling Acura's. He pulled my credit report. He goes, Nick, this is the worst credit.
What was it?
It was like 414.
All right, no,
He goes, this is like criminal. He's like, this is, you have to like work hard to get it this
let me
low.
tell you, I did nothing, right? I did nothing, never
didn't
had
get
anything,
Oh,
never
yeah.
had
Oh, no
credit,
credit is
right?
nothing. Yeah.
And tried, and I fucked up on the little things I had.
Yeah, like a Victoria's
and
Secret
I had a
card.
TV
385.
from Best Buy.
Yeah. You had what?
I had 385.
Yeah, that
So the fact that I caused no damage, dude,
yeah, and you were a criminal.
and I'm 385, and you're in the
haul you to
fucking
jail.
Forbes.
We used to call them credit criminals.
Yeah.
Like, they're not gonna haul you to jail for credit this bad.
Never had a fucking thing.
It took 24 months of me being.
I was trying to get shit from Best Buy.
and they were like, "You
Best Buy
piece of
credit
shit." They're like,
Yeah.
"Okay, loser. What are you shopping for, scumbag?"
Pull yourself up by
They're
your
on the head,
bootstraps.
they're like, no, he's white.
Not here, pal. Right through the door. You're like the guy with his feet on the table at casino.
Home Depot credit cards to get away
Oh,
from
yeah.
it quick.
Yeah.
No, they get you pretty bad. It took 24 months of me paying I did one letter. 4 years later, literally, I did the sorry letter. Some guy in Denver was like, "Give me $99, I fix your credit." One of my boys did it through the card business. He goes, "Do this." I was a 700 in 3 years.
It's fake, dude.
It's fake.
It's fake.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Donated to
buying
some
houses.
rabbi.
Yeah, I bought a cheap car. I had a credit card.
Credit's fixed.
You do a secured credit card where
It's
you basically put your own money on.
These Lubavitches are stealing off of mitzvahs.
That is crazy that that's a thing.
It is crazy.
Like if credit was for real and no one could fix it, I would almost respect it.
right. If it had any weight. You know what I mean? But I mean, now.
As a teal guy, what are your thoughts,
love
bro?
aquamarine.
Bill's loving that.
I love teal.
the
Funny,
aquamarine.
brothers just said that same thing. Really?
I don't like that color. That color's kind of like almost Nickelodeon.
What's the color that you've seen that made you nuts?
teal?
Teal.
And
Just
this is from
gentle
Sean
aquamarine.
Crane. I'm currently selling this house and want to know if you think I'm okay on the price. It had 900 views last week. I bought pretty rough at 350.
That your Marlin?
Well, do people go by this? People go by the saves on Zillow, right? Like how many people save it?
I didn't know.
I'm not sure. He said-
Heard
I don't know. I've like talked to people and they're like, "Oh, it has a lot of saves. Someone's gonna buy it real quick."
He said 900 views. I'm not
That's a
sure
nice
if I know.
garage.
Yeah.
Why did you do
I
that
mean,
to the
I wanna-
walls, though, bro?
Yeah.
I don't see that. Hey, I'm on the other side. I like what you've done.
Okay, so you're in the
I like the colors, brother. Corner property. That's class, dude. I mean, I know
It
it's a
is
little
class.
extreme.
I like that color.
I never like
Taste.
floor tiles though, but that's a style in other in, cool,
Yeah,
in hot
it's-
places.
It's nice.
We're in
It's a
Galveston.
style,
For
yeah.
cleaning.
It's
Nick loves this place. I can tell.
it's hot.
435.
you got a
Three
price
beds.
I don't know the like Nick. Would you know the whole country's like kind of markets ballpark?
What, dude?
Yeah.
No,
Would you know? That's what I'm saying.
I know.
He would get
Sometimes.
he would get a grasp on all of it. Yeah.
I think he
They're
does.
going to look this up. Wow, your tax assessment's $456 and you're not selling it? Let's comp you.
So what's that? What are you saying? What's that mean?
So like I'm looking at his neighbor's house for sale for
Yeah.
$415 and I'm trying to see which one I would buy.
That.
Why is your whole neighborhood not selling? This one's blanked and not rolling, but you
Someone
have
died in there.
You've got a
Bad.
garage. He's got a nicer shower than you.
His house looks more lived in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have that little that thing in the back. That will be everything to someone and nothing to a lot of people. But
Everything to me, dude. For
right.
real.
I know if you have a small
Yeah.
business. I mean, running a small business out of your house, whether we like it or not, is going to be the that dude. You can rent a garage for a Gino a month, or you can run it out of your backyard.
What's that?
I got a
Wall
dumb real estate question for you. If you scroll up a little bit, I look at this shit all the time. See those extremes? See the insurance stuff?
This thing?
See all this?
Yep.
See that? It's like
That's insurance.
flood factor, all that. So how much is that going to play into my payment?
Well, that's going to pay.
If I get a FEMA flood 1010,
yeah, that's insurance. We're getting ready to fuck you.
and it's going to be expensive.
This is why insurance companies should be burned to the ground.
I agree.
Not
This
my
is like-
sister-in-law. I
this is
love her,
London
but
playing big
Yeah.
games with you.
Yes.
Climate risk.
This is why I hate.
so this is
Zillow.
going to make my mortgage go up.
This is the information you don't need. This is like Alice has 3 apples. Jamal has two.
Yeah.
But you want to know if your house is at risk of the climate.
Well, I wonder if that's going to be the real
Climate
payment.
could hurt your house. It
The
could
client
change.
was in my back seat trying to
When-
fuck me earlier.
Yeah.
When I go on Zillow, it'll be like, all right, check out your payments. Check, like if you go up, it'll be like, check your payments or whatever. And then I'm like, I'll see that shit. I go, no, that's not going to be my payment because this is going to be my fucking home insurance.
Like this is jamming people.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wind.
This is going to fuck my insurance up.
Extreme wind.
Well, you know, like the wind thing on the level. It's like,
It's a 1-story house.
yeah.
Hold on to your hat.
It's got it out for your house though.
59 out of 100 walk score. That's crazy.
I mean, walk-ins, you
Too
know.
much wind in this area.
If you go out in the burbs, it's like a 1, dude.
This house was just for sale for $400. Oh. Why is the whole thing price cut at to $400? I mean, you're on the top end of the price scale, but you're putting. I guarantee you're putting $60,000 on the
Price cuts are blood in the water, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
The fangs come out. My eyes go black.
Texas is overloaded with inventory, and when you guys sell, you hightail out of town. Florida, Texas, Arizona. I've been saying it for 2 years, guys. Florida, Texas, Arizona, Colorado, overbuilt Kentucky, parts of Riverside,
City.
California, Las Vegas. Guys, these markets come up and down. You got to be ready for that shit. Like, if you don't love it there, don't buy there. Just rent.
I looked at this place, Fairhope, Alabama. It's
Yeah,
sick.
that's good stuff.
It's sweet there. Dude.
Alabama and Mississippi is about to be on the come up. They just
yeah.
abandoned the income tax in Mississippi. I love when the poor states try good stuff.
Yeah.
Like, now you're thinking out of the box.
Whoa.
You guys love wild.
Looks like it's from fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, fucking. You got Pee Wee Herman selling paint at the Benjamin Moore down there.
What is that floor?
What are you painting it white for? What are you painting it wild? Fishnet on the ceiling. You got a sea theme.
Holy shit.
Ahoy, be retarded. Aye, matey, you need to paint your house. What? You gotta. Oh, you can see the Saturn rings. You can see fake space from there.
Sounding machine.
Yeah. Wow, you can.
Telescope.
You can see. Yeah, it's a Hubble. It's a mini
Or some
Hubble.
sort of medical device.
Arrgh. I guess everybody's a fucking.
Jacuzzi.
Yeah, this guy's into.
Nothing
deep
wrong
sex.
with that.
Little hair, a wet, hairy fuck.
Solar.
Hot fuck session. Solar panels. Isn't Galveston, Texas, like Hurricane Katrina's like #1 sweetheart?
Is that a beach town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you could have bought a town after Hurricane Katrina in 2004.
Yeah.
For nothing.
I'm talking a town. I think the town it was like 120 houses.
I was thinking about going down there and working
$200,000 or $300,000
for money.
You can get a flat screen for free.
you can get a mountain bike for free. An
Yeah.
expensive
Yeah.
one.
Seaside, Florida. We went there with Shane one time. It's the best beach I've ever been to in my life.
Where?
Seaside, Florida. It's near Panama City.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the beach is so sick.
Yeah.
Pure white, very small sand. No shells.
And you can
yeah.
see the sunset.
Sunset right in the Gulf of Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Gulf of America.
Yeah, sorry, excuse me.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Point of personal privilege.
I mean, dude, you got a nice house. It's it's a brick facade, floor to ceiling windows. You got the extension on the window. You got the extension on your house. It's bigger than all of them, square footage wise. It's probably worth the $50,000, or in better terms, it's probably worth 20% more. Wherever the bottom is, it seems like 400 seems to be like the bottom. If the bottom is actually 360, then your house is worth 410. So honestly, man, if you want to get rid of it and you got to hightail out of town, it's always fucking price, man. Always. If anything, I depersonalize it, i.e. empty it. But if you can't, you can't. You know what I mean? I'm not putting it. But it's price. You're gonna have to come down. Get ready. $10,000 price cuts are nothing. That's if you're doing. You don't. What I would say is you don't want to sell it cutting the price $10,000. And you're not even going to solicit offers. You're better off underprice. If you're in a market where shit is sitting, underprice your house and let people bid and fight over it. Underprice it. Don't be scared.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Let the realtor do their fucking job. And good realtors do exist. You just let them know how to play. And he should have told you that. Your problem is you let a realtor listen to you because your ego is too big.
These 1% mortgages and stuff got a lot of bad realtors into real estate.
Yeah, one of the older contractor guys I work for says every once in a while, like there will be like a whole generation of like the entire system, and then there's a purging of the shit that doesn't need to be there anymore.
Yeah,
and
right
they
now.
go away.
Do you guys have
And
shit
it's like-
realtors where you're at?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll be purged, and
Never
then it'll
met a
be
good
like,
one, dude.
we'll get another batch.
My brother
Yeah.
is a realtor. We hang out every day. All we do is talk shit about realtors.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
good realtors know how to get you through this kind of shit. They know like you don't price your shit at top peak, you fucking
Yeah.
moron. And then they're like, someone will come down and I'll work it down slowly. No, you don't. That's like
They want
I don't even know how to
they
explain
want
it.
the most, dude.
yeah,
They
want-
just do what's
crazy.
best for them. If
Yeah.
your house sits empty
Yeah.
for 6 extra months, they don't give a fuck.
I've got listings, they're not
They're
a
like,
bed
let's
in
put
the
it up for $2,500. I'm like, who's making that much money a month?
Yeah, let's put it up for $1,600
Yeah.
and get people, and then or whatever. But still, honestly, it's always the undercut and overbid game. That's the way that realtors that are good are playing it right now. It still will go over ask in this market if you price it under. It happens. That's what you do around here. Say the house is worth $1 million.
That's
You
smart.
price it at $899. It sells for 1.2.
How does that happen? The realtors get
start
involved and they
bidding.
bid it up?
Yeah, because the house is like, the house shouldn't.
Dude,
like,
our realtor sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get a. And you know who the best realtor is? The richest one.
Oh yeah, the one that has nothing. Well, that's what my dad was like. It's a job for housewives. Like if you got a housewife as a realtor who doesn't need to make the money, they're good. Yeah.
Yeah, you get like rich.
They're in it for the win.
You get rich like around here. You get the sassy rich guys.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, they kill it.
See
But
one
they're-
up close.
Let's put this house on the market for
He says his ass is all
Something
weird.
fun. They're like, I just sold your house for $795. Does that make you happy, sir? And I was like, oh man, I thought I was gonna get $6. That's the shit.
All in the water. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is where Auburn.
This is from
New York.
throwaway account. My friend sold this house in 2021 for $386 to some yuppies. Did he make the right move? Buyers must have been from out of town because the Finger Lakes are turning to shit.
I went to the Finger Lakes, dude, with my family.
Yeah,
I
tattoo.
got run out of town.
Really?
I had the worst thing happen to me. I went to this place called. I love yuppie hotels.
Yeah.
For my kids and shit. Like I'm like obsessed with them. So I go to these like cunt hotels. And like my kids are playing with these fucking family, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a comedian." They're like, "Oh, cool, that's awesome! Oh my god, we lived
White
in Brooklyn
Lotus.
for 10
So
years.
cool, yeah.
We lived in Brooklyn for 10. I'm like, shit. And then like I knew they were gonna like look me up, so we go to dinner,
Oh fuck.
and then my kids are like friends with it. You know, they're like playing in this like
Yeah.
big facility,
Yeah.
and they're like, my friend Marilyn. Blah, blah, blah. And then we come to dinner, and like they look me up, and they like figured it all out, and they were like,
That's why we're not friends
"Come on,
anymore.
honey."
Yeah.
Oh my.
And I was
God.
like, my daughter was like, and I was like, I can never come up to this place again.
You gotta get it tattooed on your back like Hunter.
Yeah. I was gonna get my Finger Lakes tattoo on my back because it looks good. And Hunter's cool. He drives Porsches fast. He's
Art
got
dealer?
Finger Lakes tattoo.
The craziest
Art
thing
dealer,
I
a
think
great
about,
art.
the craziest thing I think about is somebody related to Shane got in a car accident with Hunter's mom, right?
Yeah.
So Hunter's mom died, right? And if that never happened, Hunter probably would not be this crazy porn addicted, porn making drug addict.
His mom isn't Jill?
No.
No, his mom's not Jill. Jill was
Jill
his
was his
babysitter.
babysitter.
Jill was his babysitter.
Okay.
But his mom, like mommy,
I could be making this up. Yeah.
was
Fact check
killed by
me.
somebody
I don't know.
related to Shane.
Didn't he marry his brother's wife?
Yes.
No,
His dad
no,
was
he
his
He
wife.
started
fucked her.
banging. He was making sex tapes with her, banging her.
And yeah, he fucked
Worse.
her.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just marry her like a nice
Yeah.
He did not.
Yeah.
He fucked her. And
Not
then
to get
there's-
off topic. Let's
there's
get to the next
pictures
house.
on the laptop from hell.
I just think about that. all
Hunter
day.
Biden's Finger Lake tattoo.
They were supposedly like
His daughter, something happened there as well, but that's neither here nor there.
Hunter's wife and Bo were like the same person, but Hunter and Bo's wife were the same person. So they were like party animals. So they like wind up. I live like literally very close to
Yeah.
like that area of Delaware, and it's freaks, dude.
Get out of here. Like what kind?
I know
Like politician type freaks, you mean?
DuPont, like old money, like real scary shit.
Round Hill Beach?
This is like Wilmington.
Wilmington, Delaware? I want to
Yeah.
see it. I got to know this. When you say like, it's like all like DC types? Bow
No.
tie
I
wearing
don't know.
motherfuckers?
This is
Like,
not my world.
Not Old
I don't know.
South, nothing like that. It's
No?
just like
Okay.
rich and incest almost.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
This is where
okay.
R.H. East was built.
yeah. It's like
R.H.
RHG's
East.
his porn account on porn.
That was his porn name.
So if you go up, that's Wilmington, shithole, absolute shithole. You can smoke crack.
Look,
there
see
if you want.
Chester?
Oh, yeah,
That's the place
Chester.
we were talking about.
You're way up.
Yeah.
You're in PA now. That's Swarthmore and Chester. That's where I was at driving trash trucks. You have to go down. Like, yeah. No, I'm sorry. I forget. Keep going. See Arden, Delaware?
Yeah.
Arden, Delaware
Right
is
there,
the
yeah.
freak place, bro.
Talk
Swear
to
God.
talk to
Yeah.
Metzger about
Metzger
Arden.
will fucking cry
Yeah.
about Arden, Delaware.
They steal kids and shit.
Yeah. Freak shit.
Kids for the big guy.
Arden, Delaware is weird, dude.
Let's go property hunting in Arden. One
There's
house
nothing for sale.
Whoa.
There's
Nothing for
never,
sale.
That's
there's
weird.
never anything for sale.
Nothing for
That's
sale.
strange.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's
Can't buy a house there, dude.
No, thank you. That's
You can
a
tell by the art on the
shack.
wall.
And they'll
It looks
check
like
you
a
out.
DI house. It doesn't look real.
There's a kid under there. Help me! No. Oh wow! Look, whoa!
Arden's spooky, bro.
Yeah, it's weird, dude.
I'm getting weird vibes. Okay. That's cool. That's some good alpha. Wow, dude. What? Okay. So when you say like, because we have like that type of guy up here is a, so like politicians up here are like friends with the weatherman with like $60,000 sex chambers in their basement. Like my friends are bricklayers that put a sex dungeon in a famous Rhode Island senators.
I knew a dude who was an architect that had girls in cages that would piss and shit while he was at work, and he would come home and. I'm sorry. Can I take a piss real quick?
Yeah.
Go piss and shit.
Can't piss on his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Delaware is just, it's like weird old money. We used to go to a party of a kid. He was a real cool kid, but he was half DuPont, half Rockefeller.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Dude was cool as shit. But like that, like, that's the type of like, yeah, I can't say that, but fucking, it's like that type of people. They're very old money.
Yeah, like I always think of that shit in like the Carolinas.
Like they were driving like 06 Suburbans. They're not like driving around in like fucking brand new whips.
Yeah, shit. Like the expeditions,
duck hunting.
Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah, like dudes from Southern Charm, like Chap or whatever his name is, Southern Charm or Champ or whatever his name is. Yeah, that's I like that shit. I mean, I went to
I went to school in Delaware.
Oh, really?
All boys school. Yep.
Okay.
No chicks.
None.
None whatsoever.
I went to a Catholic school.
Bros before
that was
hoes.
pretty nice.
Absolutely.
And it was all like rich Italian families, but like you would date the richer girls. Like you got to date those girls like that, the Lincoln School, stuff like that. And you would go and you would see those motherfuckers. And like, you know, I dated the ambassador to Malta's daughter.
Nice brag.
Yeah, she was like, do you really think I'm cute? She lived in like a 9-bed, 9-bath on the east side.
Yeah, there was a chick my one buddy was having sex with that had like a gas pump in her driveway.
Yeah, that kind
Sweet
of shit.
shit.
Off-road
Stuff
diesel.
you don't think about. Yeah.
Yeah. Weird access to things. Yeah. It was all, that's.
Do you still have to pay it? He's like,
I don't know.
Your credit card.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this Finger Lake
Still
shit.
an Indian guy on the property.
What else, my friend? Okay.
How much? On
What
pump?
else, my friend?
Which pump?
Spade has talked about like they used to have like hermits in like your house and you would just tend to your garden. So it was a dude just wasn't allowed to talk to anyone, not do anything, just live in the hermitage and tend to your garden.
Yeah, Dobby.
Yeah. There's there's not that kind of bread. Like we don't have that kind of bread. We had a school up here called Portsmouth Abbey. Charlie Day from
Sonny or whatever.
Sonny.
Yeah.
He went to Portsmouth Abbey. We'd play them in lacrosse, and their like dad would come up, and we'd like hit him. I was a football player, play lacrosse. And you'd hit him, and they'd be like, "Throw him out of the game," like Sherlock Holmes' dad. Would be like, "Throw him from the game. He's not even playing the sport."
Like water polo.
Yeah, literally. Like, all right, man. Like, but. That was like, but you kind of got it, but they're not like Rhode Islanders to be. The Rhode Islander weird devious money is like politicians and weathermen and shit and
Weathermen?
newscasters.
Really?
They're all like devious.
They're mid-level in fucking PA.
Yeah, the weird.
I painted our inspector's house.
mysterious
Yeah,
photo on there.
That was crazy.
Did we talk about this
Yeah,
one?
we were
or-
sad.
Yeah, how it's
okay.
this.
Yeah, this mysterious.
Yeah.
photo. What's
David
my
Lynch
getting?
fucking photo right here.
Spotlight on the house.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I'm big into upstate New York being the best real estate in the country, cheapest parts of it as far as what you're getting for the money, but living in lib hell is real. I'm sorry, and I don't care what that sounds like. I don't usually mask off that bad, but like I can't sit here and pretend like I want to talk like you get like shunned. Like if I have to watch the sadness of my daughter's
It's
face, never
ridiculous
happen
what they're
again.
doing to that young black man.
Yeah, and I'm like check this cool gun I just made with my friend for $3,000. It's got every attachment. I can shoot around corners. But yeah, no, I can't play that game. So we have that in Maine. Like Maine and upstate New York live the same. Cold climate, ratty-ish.
Yeah.
Ocean. And we have ocean, not this freshwater shit, you know, and like saltwater ocean, cold water oysters, etc. Maine's getting pricey. Portland is becoming like a Seattle-ish, where it's like everybody's like progressive, and but up coast, they're a little more like subtle about it. Like they could be like on the other side of the aisle and not be an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like no one acts like that. But in New York, it's just very like verbal and vocal. You know, like New York is they don't mind telling you
They think they figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure did.
You're from the boondocks, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm way out in the boonies on my 30-acre farm. Why don't you go pull my Lexus up? I get real cunty too. Yeah, why don't you go pull my Lexus up, you fucking... Oh, it's probably right next to your fucking 10-year-old Subaru, you fucking asshole. I can't help it. That's where I go. That's where my Rhode Islander in my head goes. I just turn into a fucking cunt when that happens. I have to like outbred them.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, I don't want to hear this. Bring over another dozen oysters. Fucking asshole. It's my car salesman father that lives inside my head. When he's like, don't let him talk to you like that, Nick.
That running car dealership.
It is crazy how your parents live in your head.
Oh yeah, parents living in your head.
It's
like,
nuts.
How's your dad acting if he ever gets like if someone's like this? How unsophisticated of you to say that.
Dude, he's beyond it.
Yeah, his dad's on the planet.
Like, who? He's being an asshole? Whatever.
Oh really?
Oh,
he's one of those, man.
Or like, if some like dude were to say
those
something,
dudes don't even say anything to your dad.
Lose it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys seem
if someone like got like an asshole, he would just be like, "What the fuck are you?" Like he would start to get loud, but you'd have to be a real fucking dick.
Okay.
Yeah. You call me a bitch, I'll kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you have to cross the line with Bill's dad.
I'll stab you.
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't handle disrespect.
I feel that.
One iota. You look at me wrong on the sidewalk, I'm pulling out the switchblade.
My dad's leg will start going, and it's auto fight. Yeah. It's like this. What did he just say?
Yeah.
It's like darts right at the guy, and it's like
that's tough.
No, I want to know what he said. And it's like I'm like easy, man. Like I can't drink with my dad. I love him to death, but I cannot. Never.
Dude, he hate like. It's hood levels hate of disrespect from young people. So we got like kids who have like these like jacked up trucks that run up and down our road, and him and my brother kind of bought it on himself. We're on a tandem bike because my dad's into fixing up old bikes, riding down the street on a tandem bike, and this kid just drives by like a 6.0 Power Stroke, like faggot. And my dad's like, get back here! You get back here right now! Like getting off his bike trying to fight him. I was like, dude, you're on a tandem bike with my brother. Like obviously that's gonna happen. But he hates like young cops. That'll set him the fuck off.
Oh yeah.
If like a 23-year-old cop pulls him over, one pulled over my uncle and he was like confused how he could give him a stop sign ticket.
Oh yeah. How could you? How dare you?
I'm way older than you.
I work here. I live in this town. Yeah. I've known. Do you know Charlie O'Malley's? Yeah.
We have bullshit cops though. Like there's like we're from like around Bethel Township, and there's just fake cops that shouldn't be there. Somehow like they got 3 cars, and those dudes will sit there and like think they're saving the fucking world.
Got you. Yeah. You've overcopped.
Not even overcop.
Yeah, they
like,
overcop big time.
They overcop. We need 0, and they have like 3.
Yeah.
Like we don't need any.
Okay. They have none in Connecticut. They have 0.
Nice. Really?
They have towns.
It's just
0.
states.
We had none. Dude, we had none
states.
growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why might that be?
Yeah.
No reason, I'm sure.
Yeah. Anyway, super chats.
Anyway,
culture.
We got Ashley is filming. Says, I own an off-grid cabin on 5 acres in Virginia. Thinking of selling and buying a lot and building something similar again. I currently live in the Southwest and want to build in the Pacific Northwest. Where would you buy?
Not in the Pacific Northwest. I would never sell anything. You can probably just rent it full time and then leverage against it. I would never sell ever. The dream is to never sell any pieces of property. Always keep them and leverage against them. You do whatever you want, but buying in the Pacific Northwest is the most expensive.
I would like to hear, I like to understand this because, so you're saying that you can hold on to it and rent it for the rest of your life, no fear of never not being able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to have access to the. Let's just say that. I mean, look, it's a cabin on a piece of land. How much could it possibly be worth? 200 grand? Do you think the 100,000 is going to change your life? What if I told you that you can save 30 and then leverage against it for 60? But you probably can't. You probably can't.
We got another super chat here. We got a couple more. John Michael Kane just says, welcome to war mode. Welcome indeed.
Well, yes. Oh, thank you.
Cal Pickram says, Mr. Stupid, Alex Bot, Spade, and Gay Bill. They're calling him gay. That's not nice.
They always call Bill gay.
Been watching both podcasts for 4 years. Cool to see you two together. I'm 26, engaged with a 1-year-old son, doing construction for 6 years, site work, septic plumbing, framing, new union job, making 105K. Hey, life is good.
That's awesome.
Love you guys.
Life's good,
It's
buddy.
like 2 G's a week.
Yeah, man.
That's
good for you, buddy.
You're killing it, yeah.
Work overtime, man. You got a 1-year-old now. Nothing will turn you into a psycho more than having a kid. But kill it, buddy. Honestly. Yeah.
Don't. It's a child.
No, yeah, no, that's not. I know. Fucking son of a bitch. Good for you, man. Yeah, I like that. What are you working in union now? What are you doing?
I don't work in the union now.
Were you a union painter?
No, I mean, dude, when I started out, they were doing the Ben Franklin Bridge, so you were just gonna be fucked on the bridge for however long, and I was already painting churches, so I was like, fuck this, I'll just paint churches. I painted churches for 7 years.
What was your rate?
I started out at 8, and I worked my way up to 20.
And then what's the rate
I think
now?
$22.50. I don't know. Like, that's not union rate. Union rate now, who the fuck knows? Probably like 38. Probably like 38.50, something
I
like
heard
that.
bridge painters make like $1.50 an hour.
I don't know. Maybe if you're doing like some real specialty shit.
Yeah.
I like try by the end of me like honing in all my shit, I was trying to make 500 a day.
Yeah.
And you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
But you really gotta know what you're doing.
Do you paint still?
I mean, I can. I just don't.
No,
Yeah.
like do you
I'm
ever,
trying right now. I'm doing physical therapy to try to fix my shoulder from 20 years of painting.
No shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit'll destroy you, man.
That's like body work. Oh, auto body work?
Yeah.
Destroy your body.
It'll destroy, like doing repetitive motions every day will destroy your shell. I was doing over my head plaster and like this kind of shit, but like not like for artistic effect like this. I was like trying to patch in stuff all day long. Just like plaster boards over your head, patching it in, then painting it. Trying to get in and out of somebody's house in a day. That was my shit. Yeah.
Are you a Ben Moore or Sherman Williams guy?
They're both equal. They just have different kinds of products. Yeah, I don't know. Some of the more far out shit, like the Farrow and Ball and the Old Masters and stuff, that was coming into Philly. We got Festool. Festool came in because of Trump. The first round of Trump, we got Festool.
The company?
The company came to America. It was a big. Yeah, it was a big thing, man. So
the prosciutto. Yeah, Festools.
Yeah.
You guys all rack.
We love Festool. Yeah,
Love it.
I've got a.
I just admire it from
I've got
afar.
an Apex.
Yeah. Oh, you have a K-Pex?
The chop saw.
Yeah, the K-Pex is good.
Oh, K-Pex.
Yeah.
K-Pex, sorry.
Does
I bought
it
that
have
with
the
my...
guards that swivel.
Yep.
And a gauge that comes with it so you can do it.
And I got the extenders.
Fuck.
Ready for this? Ready for this? Sitting in a box for a year, never opened it.
You're a piece of
I
shit.
used
He was trying to buy one a couple weeks ago.
I was just like, why not?
I got one in a box if you want. Literally, I paid. I got a. I sold
Everything is for sale.
I sold something ridiculous, and I had some money, and I went right to Festool, and I was like, Dad, I got it.
It's awesome.
I got the table, the whole thing. It's literally, it's at my father's house. I don't. My father and I have this thing about buying every tool and not utilizing them. That's
crispy pack out.
Brand new. It's got tags on it.
Yeah, I see it.
I can't help myself. I'm a fucking loser.
Pack outs are awesome because you're organized for like a day and then you like do something and lose everything
What the
again.
fuck do I do that I need a pack out? You know what I mean?
Pack out radio is cool.
Pack out, yeah. We'll
Hit the beach.
Yeah. I actually should slide the fucking thing off and take it to my job site. I don't even do that.
Turbo XM it up.
Yeah, I got like Generacs and those electrical generators, shit like that. Like I love. My dad's a big like having every tool and then hiring people to do that shit. But it's just
His dad writes his initials on everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
I like that.
if he knew that something lower than Ryobi existed, he would buy it.
That's why I asked about that generator
Something
downstairs.
lower than Ryobi existed, he would buy it. If he knew about the knockoff shit on Amazon, he'd be all over it and bragging to you. It's the same as Milwaukee. I got it for like $50.
They're all made in China. Yeah, he's buying like ATVs called like shin ponds and shit like that. Yeah.
That's what he loves, fucking buying shit for.
You don't have a Harbor Freight next to you, do you?
No.
Oh yeah, we got. I mean, not
We
next,
got Harbor Freight.
It's like
near
10
us.
minutes away. Dude.
Yeah.
Although I bought a Generac fucking small job generator.
We
thing.
buy these fans from Harbor Freight. They're unstoppable.
Yeah, my boy brought a
Yeah.
generator to my job the other day. A fucking thing ran like a raped ape, and I was like, "Why am I fucking with this Generac? This thing's clicking every time I like click on my chop saw." I'm like, "Yeah, this is cool."
You don't know how many times
before
I've heard
this
that.
address.
Yeah.
Ooga booga.
my favorite.
Yeah. This episode's already an all-timer. Can we get a round of applause for Scuffed Realtor, War Mode, MDE, and White Boy Summer?
Yeah,
He's
sure.
asking for a round of applause from
Yeah. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
It runs like a raped ape is something I've heard so many fucking times.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say
Trash
that.
business. Fuck, just put new trans in. It runs like a raped ape. The injectors are brand new in the thing.
Yeah, no, that's a fucking good as new, not going anywhere. Runs like a rape date. Yeah, not going anywhere. This fucker's got 2 fucking nails in it. Yeah. Ring shanks, 8-penny ring shanks. Put those, it'd be fine. Like I have an 80-year-old guy that works with me. He just knows how to do every job. You'd love this. So my framers, not great. I don't have a good relationship. They frame the house. They're good framers. They're fine, but they're not perfect.
So they're white.
Yeah.
Wow.
Here's the thing, bro. Hand tattoos, they're from Woodstock, Connecticut. Woodstock, Connecticut is like Delaware.
Never heard of it.
They're
Yeah.
giving me I can frame
Woodstock.
300 houses. This kind of shit.
Like Woodstock.
Woodstock.
No, it's in New
Oh,
York.
okay.
Yeah.
Woodstock, Connecticut's like nice.
Okay.
Right? And they're like, dude, I framed 300 houses. They're good framers. They're fine. But they're talking to me like I'm the fucking
Yeah.
twirling fucking glitter face.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm from
I'm tough.
I'm from Woonsocket. You know, like I don't know if you know that town. That's where cousin.
I don't know. I mean, dude, like you don't look like fucking David Bowie, dude. Like,
I have my car and I have like those gold glasses and I wear like
you kind of look like, dude. You look like a boss.
I look like a normal guy. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't though. I get it. I'm walking in. I look like Lieutenant Dangle when I'm there. But Howard is my guy. He's 5'2", 110, 80 years old, Scottish, 3 teeth. Great. I love him to death. He's like a father to me. He's like this. Look at these fucking morons sit on the corner over here. Like they're right there. They're like right where you guys like. Why don't you know how to frame things the right way? What do you lose? You leave your tape measure.
I mean, that's gold, honestly.
The guy gives 0 fucks about anybody. He's like, I didn't know I was. What does he call it?
There was some guys working on something, and I walked in one day, and he was like leaning in a chair, and he just looks over, and he's like, "I'm stupid-vising."
Two guys have no idea. They're like, you're in. And he's like this. Hey, look, Dumb and Dumber's here. They're gonna try to build you a house.
Yeah.
Like, and they're like, is this motherfucker serious? He's like this. I gotta leave. I can't be around this level of retardation.
Dude.
Nick, call me tomorrow. We'll fix all the fucking problems they make for you. And I'm like, yo, this guy. Like, I love it, but I don't because it's like friction. But it's you're trying to build a house. You get a lot of contractors on it. But I love yelling and shit like this. This is how it goes. It's fun. I should just buy another chop saw for $3,000 and never use it.
That's crazy.
It has a laser.
Capex and never use it.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, like I even know how to use it. Capex miter saw. That's the one. Yeah, this thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
they used to be 20. They used to be 2,200.
Yeah, the saw was 22, and then I bought 2
See what
replacement
the
blades.
fuck shit they do at the paint store is they'll give you the Fest tool book, and then you take it home and it's like a little porn
I don't
book.
care
You know?
what the fuck you
and
say.
you can see what's in it. You know?
Carpentry school, whatever. If you know fucking anything and you have that and a gauge, don't.
You're a
need
master
trim
carpenter. Yeah.
Fuck you.
I know.
You're buying a slave, dude.
Yeah, that
is a carpenter in a fucking.
I mean, the guys that do our
What's
trim, they have a little chop saw on each floor, a little 10-inch Makita.
Oh, sick.
And they'll just bring that up to the floor. But if you had that, I mean, they don't want to wheel around these big things.
That by your lonesome is just as good, dude.
I got my first like round of full room framing done last week, so I feel like I'm ready to start. I have a Makisawa. No, I really like it. It's just like it's one of those things where I don't even want to I'm a Chinese absentee owning it. I'm like, I can't even use it. I bought the
It's gonna lower in price.
Yeah.
If I
fucking
use it.
finish blade on it. I'll try it. I'll give it a whirl.
You got to shift from Chinese to Moshi, dude.
I have my
Be
Hilti.
like,
I
somebody's
Hilti.
got to use it.
I'm a Hilti guy.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, Hilti's
Lifetime
aggressive.
warranty, though. What are you gonna do?
That's right.
It's worth it.
Dude, there's some stuff only they have.
Oh,
Like the Hilti guns,
Especially
like,
the demo
it's just
stuff.
them, yeah.
The fucking the
The chip and hammers are crazy.
Yeah, the chip and hammers are good.
They have good
yeah.
lasers too.
really?
Yeah.
Klein,
they got those
Klein
floor
Tools
guns.
lasers watching the show right now, and they send me a free laser.
What kind?
The little guy.
Billy's a laser freak.
That's how I do
Yeah.
ceilings.
We
I
got
have
a Bosch, we got Bosch, yeah.
3-plane laser.
Bosch.
Klein Tools. I'll tell you what. You can have mine. Klein, can you send me another one of those bad boys?
It's like a 3-plane
Three-plane,
laser.
yep.
It's awesome.
It was on my house. I have it in my bag in my van. Fuck. Gotcha. You're a laser guy. I used it for the first time for the block.
You're an asshole. You could use Stabilo all you want. I get there's reasons for it, but if you're in a room trying to make something straight and you're like fucking Stabilo, this is fine. You're going around like marking stuff.
Yeah.
Just get a fucking laser.
Yeah. First time I used it, I was like, why the hell?
It's hardo shit. They all just use it.
Stabilos are good, though.
Yeah. Stabilos are great, but it's
Yeah.
like so is a fucking straight line all the way 360 around the room.
What's the Stabilo?
Stabilo laser levels.
We've seen
Here
it
we
a
go.
million
Yeah,
times.
these are the best, dude. If you find these do you ever go to the
It's a bubble of air
vintage
between two
or
lines.
the thrift shop version of tools? Oh, dude, you will lose your mind. There's like
Oh yeah.
flea markets where you can get
They're called pawn shops. They're called every pawn
You
shop
can
in
get
the country.
Stabilos. You get Stabilos for cheap, dude.
That's marketplace now.
You gonna hit me? All right, I'm sure. Are we racked
You want
back?
some more? No, we only have a few. There's
Oh, okay. Oh, you shot him. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Just
Okay,
a
good.
few people.
We're fine.
Not listening to the chat reads Claire. That's okay. Hey, that's all right, right?
Yes.
We'll do another one though. John Majdik. I creamed my shorts listening to Spud talking native plants. I'm in LA. I'm in LA working in Delco, Chester, doing native planting designs, looking to start my own design firm and GC subs instead of installing myself. Is that a good idea?
I think my Billy's brother Kevin is doing demo right now, and I keep trying to convince him into branching out into doing what this dude's talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
He's got like a little mini greenhouse going on, and he's like, dude, I think there's a market for native plant landscape architecture.
100%.
And I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
this is an entire world. So I think your boy that asked the question is totally right, and I'm trying to convince his brother and my buddy Ricky, who works at Graveyard right now, to do the same exact fucking shit because he's digging fucking graves.
He's fucking the dead body.
Yeah.
Their mouth and their
Yeah, he's like, you don't know my boy Lopez.
Dude, I go to the bar with him. He's like fucking Eeyore, and I'm like, dude, it's because you're fucking
burying
taking people
Eeyore.
to Hades every day.
Taking him to Hades.
Who's that dude who runs on the boat? in the underworld?
Yeah, I don't know, the guy in the River Styx. Yeah.
I forget his name.
Damn, see, that's the shit. What is that guy that runs on the boat in the other?
There's a guy who runs.
There's a guy that runs the boat over the river.
In the underworld in Greek mythology.
The Styx?
Might not be Styx. Might
It's
be
not the
fucking,
river.
yeah.
It's
Sharon?
River
Karen,
Styx is where,
Karen.
the ferryman. You got to give them. That's
Yeah,
why
it's
they
the
put
River
the
Styx,
coins
yeah.
on the eyes.
Oh yeah.
So you got to give
Yeah.
the ferryman your coins.
So insane that Styx's name is Styx.
Yeah,
Like lady.
it's crazy.
That's a biker's name.
Like lady.
They all got into it, dude.
They all got into Prague and Myth, dude.
Dude, did you watch that Myth show on Netflix? It's like a cartoon.
No.
It's great. What the fuck is his name?
Blood of Zeus.
Blood of Zeus. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Really?
I love it. It's a cartoon, but it's fucking amazing. Blood
River
of Zeus
Styx
all day
Sharon,
long.
River Styx.
Yeah.
Ferryman want it. What does he want money for?
So you want to get this
You
guy
gotta
to work for your brother?
You gotta put
If you don't got
coins on your eyes.
you have to go
what's he
across
using
yourself
money
without the
for?
ferryman.
Yeah.
That's not going to go well for you, is it?
No, you'll be down there with what's his name?
Hades.
No, who's the dude getting his eyes picked out by crows?
Prometheus.
Prometheus,
That's his liver, though.
Yeah, his liver. Yeah.
He's not
Prometheus.
down in Hades, though.
Where is he?
He's up on like a hill. He's up on like a
Oh,
mountain.
I thought he was in
yeah.
fucking Hades.
No.
You mean Prometheus like the movie?
Like the
Orpheus.
light bearer, the guy who gave light to humans.
Uh-huh.
That's who Prometheus is.
Oh, okay.
Orpheus tried to
You
get
fuck
out
with
of
it?
Hades.
No.
You don't like Greek mythology
No,
for real?
I don't fuck with it.
Dude,
I have
you-
zero.
I have a video.
Change your life, bro.
I have a video for you to watch if you're on a long car ride where
right.
it's like family tree. That's how you get into it because same
Yeah.
here it wasn't either.
Yeah.
But it's like
Titans,
all right, these are the
gods,
Titans,
demigods.
these are the gods, and then it just goes through how they're all related. It's fucking sick.
Done. I'm taking that down. I want to know about it.
It's
I'm
a
not
good
fucking with it.
video.
I literally, you guys
It's a
are
great
you guys
video.
are speaking Greek to me.
Yeah, it's a great.
Speak Greek.
I'm Irish.
It's an
and this is
86.
cool.
Damn. No, I don't fuck with it a lot. Is it Amon Ra? No.
Amun Ra. That's some
No, that's not
Egyptian shit, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you guys were talking about Alice in Chains. When you say Prometheus, I think the movie guy like this.
Yeah.
I make a lot
Oh,
of jokes
yeah.
about this guy when you come up like this guy's fucking you or something. Like you
He's
wake up.
11 feet tall. He's
How was-
in you.
Yeah. You wake up like, how was your night? You take this guy home, like that kind of shit.
He's
That's
docking.
Yeah, he's in your
He's
bathroom taking a
sounding.
shit. He's texting.
Yeah, they try to link
Degloving you.
Prometheus and Lucifer together, like they're the same dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like Prometheus brought flame, like light to the humans, and Zeus didn't want that. So he freaked the fuck out and was like, Prometheus, you're out of here. Fuck humans, we're out too.
You're fired, and then he worked at Lowe's after. Well, so then why didn't he want to bring light to the humans?
Because, dude, we were just his fucking pets. He didn't want us to start getting smart and stuff. He just like coming down, seeing what he made, and like sweet. And then we got fire, and then all this shit happened.
Okay.
Now we're jerking off to Pornhub. God probably isn't that happy. And he probably had, being that he created us, he probably had the foresight to say, if you give these guys fires, at some point they're going to have premium Pornhub accounts.
But OnlyFans, it was started by a nice person, right?
Lonely fans.
Yeah.
No.
No, it wasn't. It was probably started by OnlyFans was probably started by someone.
A Catholic, I think.
I think it
probably.
was a Catholic that started it. Yeah.
Someone from the IRA.
I think you should revisit your earlier shit now that you can have the means to make these houses and make a bop house and live like a god.
Do you know about the Bop House?
What's a Bob House?
Oh, it's like 18 to 23-year-old hottest chicks in the world that all do OnlyFans out of it. And it's like a content house for young whores.
You know what? That's
You have a
weird?
content house for you. I mean,
Catholic guy that owns the house.
You did it.
The strippers.
This
that
is a Bob House for 40-year-olds.
Webcamming, like that way back in the day beforehand, when it was like webcamming.
Yeah.
They used to talk about girls that lived in webcam houses in Eastern Connecticut that would do webcamming all day.
Yeah.
Bop House.
Bop House. The original
Now
Bop
it's
House.
super cool because they TikTok about it and not
Yeah.
depressing
Yeah.
at all.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's cool because I'm supposed to forget about the depressing depravity of it because you have a G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Because you went to Erewhon.
You figured it out.
Right. Yeah, you washed
Your
yourself.
40s are going to be sick.
You're gonna have a great time. You made 50,000. I sold the car to an OnlyFans girl once, and I figured it out. She was like, I was like, how much you make last month? And she was like, I made 50,000. I was like, wow. She had like an ass, like one of those asses. Sure. I was like, wow, that's great. Everybody's going like bonkers in the showowroom. And then 6 months later, it came in on a hook, which means it was voluntary repossession.
Of course.
When you're selling cars, is it a car every day? Is it? That's
what you shoot for.
You get one car a day.
Yeah, Andy Elliott.
The car salesman with the shorts.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Dude.
Yeah, he just in Dubai. He just made his 12 and 6-year-old daughter show their six pack.
You've seen those?
That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life.
He goes, "Look at my daughter. Pull your shirt up."
They were wearing like a sports bra and underwear.
They're in a bikini. He's like, "Look at her stomach. Hey, everyone. Hey." Look at her. Look at that. Look how nice Slim it is. He's awful.
We're a fitness family.
I would smoke him on a floor. He sold Nissans in Oklahoma City.
Dude, he's a fucking shyster.
He's a loser. And I would be like, bro, let's go on the floor.
There's like court documents on this guy.
Yeah, like you're a loser. He's like, I sold 40 cars a week. And there's a guy who's like this. You sold 40 cars a week on fucking on Craigslist? No, you didn't. You fucking liar. Like he's like full of shit. And I was like, you think people wouldn't like? You think people would like you?
Dubai, dude.
Yeah.
Like he has a thing where like they're gonna, I don't know.
They do anything in Dubai.
Did you see the new boxing match? It was Nigel Benn.
No, the one you were doing your ab wheel to.
Yeah, it was. That was just in the picture I sent you, dude. Don't do that.
He's
Don't do
fucking
that.
fitness.
Don't do that.
Fitness freak, honestly.
Now the Arabs are taking over boxing, and like, dude, they have this shit where they get up in the ring.
Oh, they can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want.
Why would they want to?
It's fucking nuts to watch, dude.
I want to see closer.
It was Eubanks.
Bro, look at his butt.
It was Chris Eubanks Jr. and Nigel Benn's son, and they were fucking boxing. In the middle of it, this dude with shades and like one of those Arab headdresses just gets up from his seat and goes in. His head's like in between the ropes, like up close.
Came a long way from Don King.
I was texting Mike. I was like, dude, who the fuck's this guy? He goes, oh, he's the brother of MBS. He's promoting the fight. I was like, oh, okay. All right.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I have Lamborghini. I have so many cars.
I feel so bad for those chicks that go over there.
Oh, they get shit on. They get used as toilets.
But it's like I was talking to him about it. Like if you run the numbers, like that's like if you gave a girl $3 one day and we're like, I'm gonna shit on you, and she was pumped about it.
A toilet.
Yeah,
Well, he was talking to me about they have
gonna be
these
fine
porta
later.
potty parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't have trauma if you were looking up at a man's asshole that had shit coming out of
While
it.
he pulls your teeth out.
Pulls you to it for $4,000. Like, there's guys out there doing like drywall jobs where they make $4,000 too much. Yeah. And that guy's just like.
One time when I was like 27, I painted for 3 weeks for $2,700.
That's crazy.
And I worked my tits off, dude.
You could have gone to a porta potty.
It's hard to say, dude.
You could have let Solomon. You could have let the Sultan of Brunei rip your teeth out and take a fucking fill your mouth with piss for a week.
And just call it a day.
I like how they always they do it to celebrities that no one gives a fuck about. Like it's always like like Tara Reid,
Bruce Valanche.
Yeah. Drew Carey's voice.
Sure, I'll handle the party.
Oh my god.
Rip Torn.
Georgia?
Gallagher's brother, Gallagher's twin brother.
Gallagher 2 is there.
I like the bragging. I used to get a lot of Persian bragging in the car business. That was
bragging?
Bragging, yeah.
What's that mean?
Like they would Persian dudes would walk into the dealership and they'd be like, "Where are your G wagons?" Like there's not. This fancy shit, like yelling out like. It's just like an obnoxious thing to do. It's like, why don't you have any Lamborghinis?
That's why George exists, dude. George sells all that.
Yeah. George has got him over there. You can go see Andy Elliott. What brings you in today? Excellent. Honey, show him your abs. You guys in the market for a toilet?
Oh man, I know you guys do sketches. Can you do one of that?
Yeah.
Can you do a Andy Elliott?
I have to. So, did you see the Andy Elliott $25,000 pass? Where, and he'll dap you up.
Yeah.
And I was like, Sam, we have to.
Oh, please.
We have to do the 25,000.
Oh, it'd be so great.
We can take it out of our SEPs. No. That has to happen. Like, please.
You got to be like the Andy Elliott.
Yeah.
Go with a full-blown spray tan.
We have to go there, like, dressed as Andy Elliott and just be like.
Do you know about, what's the boy? The fucking dating guy.
Oh, Owen Cook?
Owen Cook. You know my own cook.
All-time worst. I saw him running a thing live in Austin, Texas.
I put this dude in intros. He's great.
Oh, yes. the guy who never got pussy that talks about getting so much pussy.
You got to do a sketch of that. Do an MVE sketch of that. Get Charles to do it.
He's gonna sell them backs off.
Dude, I saw him in Austin, Texas with like 20 dudes around him.
Can you do that,
What was he
please?
dude?
Talking game, bro.
Resi?
How do you get girls? Look like a fucking
Are you fine? Dude,
Me and Billy are signed up for one of his dates in Philly.
We're trying to go in Philly to
We're
watch.
trying to go.
have to,
Yeah.
dude.
That guy looks like he's just getting it together.
Yeah, he looks like he collects fucking like a plush penguin. Like he's got a large stuffed animal collection. I saw him talking about pussy like he got it once.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, you didn't.
He wears sweater vests and flannels.
It's a very old memory from a long time ago.
I can't. There's so many of those. Like I can't believe TikTok gave way to like that shit. And people like when you see an audience full of people and you see these like soulless morons. I went to a realtor thing one time with my buddy
Holy
Adam.
shit.
And I was like we were the only guys who like they were like raise your hand if you own a house. And me and my buddy like owned houses. That's why we went. They were like 50 people in a hotel convention center. 3 people owned a house. It was about flipping multiple houses and shit. This is like 2007. And I was like, you don't own, no one here, like everybody in their mother bought a house in the last 5 years. Like, how do you not, what are you doing here? I don't know.
Trying to get put on.
Yeah, they're trying to be, and one of them was Owen, and that man was Owen Cook. Yeah, no, I see him talking about cunt. It's unbelievable.
Him and Julian himself.
Oh, Julian himself is good too.
Julian himself is crazy. He
These
likes
guys are great.
peacocking, wearing crazy outfits.
Well, you got to go with the OG Mystery.
Mystery's the best.
Mystery.
Yeah.
I love that show so
Top
much.
hat.
Scroll down.
If you could get
these fucking
Charles to
outfits.
pretend to be this guy, dude,
The outfits are crazy.
this would be great.
Sam already did a pickup artist. skit.
Oh, you did? All right, my bad. Yeah,
Wow, bro.
Unreal outfits.
they're serious.
Like Coke,
Just screams I'm self-conscious.
I'm yacked out of my mind. Like this stinky bed sweat guy. Smells like a hockey glove, like screaming at
The
something.
weird
I
like
think they're all
chest reveals on the
Canadians, too.
shirts
No
killing me.
offense.
Like it's all like crazy fucking.
Canadians
You know
can get
Mystery,
away
right,
with
Nick?
this shit because there's not as many black dudes up there.
Yeah, no one's keeping
Yeah.
him.
No.
You're like, come on, man, play
Mystery's
Mystery.
the triple OG.
Yeah.
Mystery.
Pull him up real quick.
He's
good.
he's
got the top hat.
Mystery.
Who's the guy that was on the Robert Sefford
The
chat?
fuzzy top
Mystery.
Mystery, yeah.
Mystery.
Mystery, I owe my life
Mystery's
for
the
term
man. This
negative.
dude's
yeah.
good though. This guy's cool.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what though? You know what's fucked up? The saddest thing is if you go to Las Vegas and Austin, Texas, this aesthetic of man gets mystery pussy. Like, you ever been at a rock concert and there's a girl singing lyrics to a song you've never heard of and you're like, how?
Yeah.
How do you know this song? We were in Vegas and I was like,
Oh, yeah. They do like the cover bands on the strip and this
It's
stuff.
unreal.
and these guys like because they're like frontman-ish.
Yeah.
Girls are soaked in their fucking.
The limelight, bro.
Yeah, they're soaked in their
Look,
fucking.
I'm not going to say the fuzzy top hat isn't a look.
The goggles killed me.
I can
Yeah.
get behind the goggles as well, quite frankly.
Oh, come on, guys, line up! Come on, guys, you guys are going hard on me. No big deal.
Whatever girl you like, don't pay attention to her.
That old flavor savers goat, dude.
But like this girl legit was soup to fuck this guy. This flat ass single mom from fucking from like Northwest Colorado was so soup to get dicked down by.
I think you just get rewarded. If you rock a flavor saver, you get rewarded with
Yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, it comes out of nowhere. Girls are like, I like that.
Oh, dude, is that all them at once? Right there. Down one more. To the right. To the right.
Oh man,
Yes.
Yeah, there you
brother.
go.
that's a 5,000 body count right
That is
there.
what we call a suicide pact.
Guys, we gotta keep this going. No one knows we don't get any pussy.
That's awesome.
Except Mystery. Well, we know he gets pussy.
Mitch, that was a crazy time on VH1.
Yeah, that
Like
was
Bret Hart show, Flavor Flav show.
the best of all time. Have you rewatched
The Hogan
Flavor?
show was on at the same
the
time,
Hogan,
yeah.
Hogan Knows Best.
Yeah.
He was doing his daughter's laundry, and even though they were billionaires, even though they had to, I used to lie and tell people that Hulk Hogan does his daughter's laundry, even though they're millionaires, and I never told people I was lying.
That's a good one.
I was like, yeah, I don't know, that's weird, and I just like walk away.
Oh, it ended up on my head.
Oh, brother, your thong was on my head, brother. You're working with Scott Storch today, making a beautiful song. She's got a voice of an songbird.
That Rogan Scott Storch was bizarre.
Yeah,
That was weird as shit.
I feel bad for him.
He tried to do like an ad in the middle of it. He was like, "This is my buddy's water company. It's good as shit." It's like, bro, it's water. Like, fucking relax.
Relax, Scott Storch. Play the keyboard for me.
The funniest shit is I was up doing mescaline with his brother in the mountains, and his brother's got like a life feud with fucking Live, the band
Hates
Live,
Live.
right?
Really?
But the dude from Live tried to start a water company called Rockwa, which was rock water.
No way.
But they didn't spell it right, dude. Look up Chad Taylor Rockwa.
Live singer, rock.
No, not singer.
Oh.
The angel opened her eyes. Like Rockaware?
Live band.
Live band member.
Rockwa.
Yeah.
No, you'll find it.
Rockwa.
Yeah, hit Chad. I don't know, dude. The guy's got no views. It's Chad Taylor. That's his name.
Rockaware.
Wow, this has got no. They didn't pay for any Google. They didn't know how to launch a brand.
Shit was killing me though. He was like trying to make his own water band. Like water band. Rockwa.
Chasing the wind.
They're from PA.
No, yeah.
Really?
York, PA.
I like Live.
An hour from us.
I think you're
probably.
spelling it wrong. I think it's Chad.
R-O-K?
I think it's ROQ. I don't know.
Clever.
Rock lobster.
I don't know. We're not gonna get it.
we're
Dude's
never-
got no fucking drip on the internet.
And clearly, charity water. Wow.
Probably doing radio ads.
Nerfed it.
Fuck, he's trying to do. What is it? Secret Semitti album?
Oh yeah.
That's the Live Secret Semitti. I mean, I'm old, so Live is good.
I mean, it is good.
Any Live fans out there? Like a rolling thunder. It was Charles is like, we're like, Live is. Don't sleep on Live, man.
Would that be a turbo?
That's an XM
Drop?
turbo. That's an
Okay.
XM turbo drop. We listen to XM turbo on all the when we tour. We drive cars in a 4 hours machine, and we're always on XM turbo. Shout out
Kitty Babs.
What do they
Katie
play?
Babs. New
Dude,
metal.
Yeah, whatever, dude, man. A little bit of Slipknot, a little bit of Disturbed.
I love that
Get
one
the
song. I
fuck
like the
out.
way you smack my ass. That makes me cry every time I hear it.
Like the way you smack my ass. The dirty things you do. I can't control. We go nuts.
That and Buck Cherry, Crazy Bitch. I hate that song with every ounce of my
Single
being.
mom anthem of the fucking decade right there, baby.
I like when he like drops it down and goes, I love the way you smack my ass.
I didn't understand that song.
dirty things you do.
My cousin had like a cousin that would watch us, and she was like that type of chick, and she like threw it on. I was like, "What is this? And what is it? Mud? A puddle of mud?"
She was like,
POD.
"Oh, come on, Billy, quit playing." She had a cleft palate. She had a flat ass. Oh, come on, Billy, just line up. This is my ex-boyfriend's. He's his favorite band. She's got like saggy pool ball tits and a tit tat
Dude,
and a
that
flat
song
ass.
fucking sucks.
She had a metal belt. Oh god, that's Tommy Wood time. I love that shit.
Yeah, like a little Nickelback.
And the ads for it are even better. Like the turbo ads, like I wake up, I listen to some fucking Puddle of Mud, some Stain, get the fuck up. XM Turbo,
Turbo
bitch.
drops are awesome.
The turbo drops.
I got caught one time on the Playboy channel on Sirius. My mom got it might have been on that Mercedes station wagon she had for a real quick minute. I hit the Playboy channel on Sirius, and she was rolling in. I spazzed and couldn't turn it off.
Fuck
And then she
yeah.
wrote in and said, "What do you listen to?" I was like, "I have no idea."
Oh god, my asshole!
I know dudes jerk off and drive. I know multiple partners who have told me they beat off on the way to the shore.
Yeah, that's nuts. I remember my friend Kara.
I
on
did
the
it
track-
twice.
That's crazy.
I had a guy, my friend Kara on the track team in high school was like, there was this guy on the side of our bus home from a track meet and he was whacking off, and I'll never forget his purple dick. Somehow that story is jumping off the page right now.
Grimace?
It was Grimace. It was Grimace on the way back. That's nuts. Yeah, anybody jerking off in a truck, guys, get help. Fix yourself.
Anywho, you want to look at this address
I want
here?
to look at this one more in Bloomingdale, Georgia.
This
We got
is from
3 more.
Network HD. I'm 27, a streamer in LA, living with 4 retards, and ready to leave. My brother will sell me this house for $200K. Listing is old, redid windows, new fence, new water system. Is this a good first house?
Will he hold paper on it?
Almost an acre.
Buy it.
Can't lose.
Buy it.
Joel.
Yeah.
Give him $25,000 and $1,000 a month for 200 months.
Can't lose.
Set up a really good payment schedule for yourself. Have him hold paper on it. He can assume loan, get a lawyer to sign the note for you, and take it your end. But yeah, hold it. I mean, you're buying it 20% under market. Let's just see if there's any price reductions in Bloomingdale. What did he buy it for? He bought it for $125 in 2020. Well, if you want a place to live and go back and live next to family, it sold for 40 and 13. Never mind, scratch that.
Damn.
Yeah, never
You don't know what it looked like though when it was 30 though.
No, it's
It
probably-
could have been like a fucking shack.
But it was
138
109.
square feet.
It was redone in 08. It was redone in 10, and then it was
What a hot potato.
sold. Yeah, I know exactly. Was there some ghosts in this? You got the girl from the Ring in this thing. Woo! Financing through USD. Wow, they're really trying here. Sold for $255. It comps out. If you can buy it for $200, it's not that bad. Look, property doesn't necessarily go down that bad. I don't know how Bloomingdale market is. Let me just find out where you're at. Let's find out how. We're not going to zoom out, you fucking piece of shit. Control and scroll. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, I like the Savannah. Yeah, I like the Savannah market.
I love Savannah, dude.
Really? Never
It's one of the only places I've ever been. I love it.
Really?
So cool. I tried to find Forrest Gump's bench. It's not there.
It did.
I tried to find Jenny's father's house. It wasn't there. I tried to find Jenny's aides. They were right. They were there though.
Just a little sock in place of the bench.
Jenny. Yeah, no. I would do your terms, lower price. His price, your terms. That's the rule with owner finance. I would do that. Keep his loan.
And we got just a few more super chats here. Sean Stevens, I'm 30 in California, a short king construction guy. Here, work with brother, government 8A contracts. Want to branch and do it myself, but need a DNA test to prove I'm a minority for 8A. I'm 23. 23andMe is the devil. What does
You need
what do 8A?
You need a
equal
fucking
big government.
I have
You
no
need to
idea.
prove you're a
What do
minority.
8A? What is 8A?
What's the, where did the one?
Gavin Newsom.
No clue.
Where did the one drop go, dude? I mean,
Say I'm is.
yeah.
I'm is. Would that one work? I'm sorry, my friend. I'll give you a
Photoshop.
coupon. I have
What-
no idea. Yeah, Photoshop, right?
Is there any women in your life you could trust? Have
Right.
them do it.
Right.
So, yeah, you're the boss.
Do like they do it around here. You find the
Photoshop.
fucking fattest piece of pound pudding, and you marry it. You marry that sweetheart. You marry that little tender heart.
She's the boss.
I don't know, man. She's the boss. I love her so much. She's the apple of my eye, the manzana of my ojo.
And we got Obama Ashmore. Nick, I'm 19. I make 25 an hour welding as the new guy. I work 40 hours total, work Friday through Sunday. What the fuck do I do with so much free time to make more money?
Side jobs.
Overtime, maybe a second job? I just don't want to waste my time.
Handrails.
Handrails.
No,
and dumpster
handrails in
repair.
houses in an urban
Everybody uses
area.
Handrails. No one does it. If you go-
Handrails in an urban area is so much money. Dude.
did you have to like kiss ass to find your handrail guy?
No, the guys. They're
It's
dying.
not too short of money, but the steel is expensive. That stock.
It wasn't that expensive.
much was it?
It was $4,000.
But the poor, like,
How much was him? Was he?
The whole thing was $4,000.
yeah.
How much was the steel plus him?
We don't know.
Steel plus
No
him.
clue.
Yeah.
He just gave us a price.
I had these things welded from
Steel's not that fucking. It's like tube stock of like
Yeah.
2 inch.
cheap?
I bought angle iron and extruded metal cages to make these like
Extruded metal gets
They're
expensive.
competitive within themselves, so you're getting a good price.
2-inch flat stock, some like
Yeah.
L, and they made like a fucking 6 foot. I made like 4 of these things. The dude was like, I paid him $50. I had no money, and he was like, give me $1,500. And I was like, I don't know if this is a good deal. And I was like, how much you pay for the steel? He's like, I paid $950 for the steel, and I was like,
No
$950?
way.
No way.
No fucking way.
No
dude.
way.
$950.
Yeah.
That's not true.
Yeah,
guy's
so
a
much.
liar.
That guy, that rail that you
That's
guys built in your
I-beams of
house,
steel, dude.
that you rent your house that you rented out. How many railings was it?
It was 3 floors.
No, so it's one,
one,
two,
two.
three, four.
Two?
It's 4.
4, I guess. Yeah.
So like up, flat. So
It was on the hallway. So you go up the steps, down the hallway,
Yeah.
up the steps, down the hallway.
all steel.
Yeah.
Mounting plates, bolts, lagged
Yeah.
it in.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Install everything.
it was a 2-inch flat stock, 2-inch square stock.
Square stock. Yeah.
I mean, dude, I'm trying to get my porch wrapped with this, and just trying to find somebody's a pain in the balls.
I always say,
and
like,
I would pay like
awnings, like over
2
the
G. I would pay
garage.
2 G's, dude.
They suck
like-
so bad too. If you look at the welds on those things, it's
Yeah.
horrendous, dude.
You get like literally
Bad.
day
They
one
just
welding.
grind them off.
You
Yeah.
get in day one weld and get paid to do this. I used to weld when I was a kid making fences. I made fences in the yard with some fucking psycho dude that was a pagan or religious pagan that raised wolves. And he taught me how to make galvanized fences. And I used to fucking weld. I'm saying it's very basic welding.
The only hard
doing that
part is
kind of
finding
shit.
the angle on
Yeah.
steps. If you get the angle right, that's hard. You need someone who knows.
You don't got to
what
be
the
like a
fuck they're
master welder to make fucking fortune on side jobs like that. That dude was asking about how to make extra money. Dude, fucking side job.
A side job welding with
Make
a
a
menu.
doing.
fortune,
Dumpster
bro.
repair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can call dumpster companies, and there's a lot of dumpster companies that don't have welders, bro.
There you go. That's a great one. I always say bucket repair.
Yeah.
Teeth on
That's
That's
Teeth?
crazy. Yeah.
You might have to buy new teeth, but there's a thing called you can reface like a bucket and just do all these like X's and shit on it, so it just lasts
If you
longer.
could get in the world of welding at
That's like
yards,
a lot. You got
you're starting to get 75 an hour.
some guys.
You
get
can if
taken
you're
up,
good. Yeah.
Oh, like shipyards, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But the doing the buckets, you have to use like certain rods and stuff, and it's like it has to.
probably dick size rods too, right? Like a dookie rod.
Yeah, it is like it's legit
rods.
shit.
I mean, the mythos of welding is the underwater welders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's god
That's
shit.
the big money.
You're not
Yeah.
long for this world.
You might as well be a
Do
SEAL.
you have thalassophobia? Are you scared of the underwater?
I'm not.
I'm scared of
of
almost everything, dude.
Really? I'm not scared of it. I night dove when I was a kid. I was going down. I got certified. My dad was a scuba diver. I went scuba diving when I was a kid, like 13. I'm rappelling
So you
down
can
the wall.
breathe.
Turn
Dude.
around, bro. And I'm not scared of most. I'm kind of like I can jump off cliffs and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not like a heights guy.
Yeah.
You're no pussy.
You turn around and like shine the light into the
That's
ocean.
terrifying.
It's like it's like.
But you're in a tank. You got a tank. Your air's in a tank.
Yeah.
And how did you learn how to do that?
You get certified.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of.
But you, like-
Rhode Island.
You kind of like learned how to just learn.
You go. You
gotta
like,
chill the
clear-
fuck
You
out.
get comfortable with breathing underwater.
Yeah, it's like that's
That's
That's what the
fucking
Navy
nuts.
SEAL kids
Yeah.
They were saying the one time they were training and they accidentally, it was dark, there's no lights underwater, and they ran into a fucking overseas container that was open underwater. So the kid's swimming, and then he just starts feeling around, and it's just a
It's fucking terrifying, dude.
dark box.
Connex box.
Yeah, he
almost said.
swam into.
Yo.
So he didn't know where the fuck he was.
That's
Yeah.
like no light. Light is scary. I was down underwater one time and there was an eel that came across. First of all, everything underwater looks bigger.
Yeah.
And eels are like
Barracudas are scary, dude.
pissed my suit. Terrifying.
At least you can piss yourself.
Yeah, you actually voluntarily
All
piss
day
yourself.
long.
But you learn how to take your mask off and do all that shit. Scuba diving is very cool. If you want a nice, expensive hobby to get into, scuba diving, you can buy gear on Facebook Marketplace for $1,200 that some dickhead paid $6,000 for. But yeah, you can like take your vest off underwater and like breathe and like learn how to like.
Did you watch that free dive show on Netflix?
That was wild.
I've seen guys free dive. The guys who can go down forever, like the
They made a
Guys
thing
who,
on
like, go down
Netflix.
100 yards or
They
whatever.
made the dude on
not
Netflix
cool.
is a
with
simp.
fins.
It's not cool.
He was a simp. He simps.
Yeah, it's a good one. If you like free diving, it's fucking nuts.
They hold on to cinder blocks, and you like have to clear every 10 feet.
Yeah.
They do that in Florida. They'd be like, "Hey, my
These guys have a line that they like. Someone pulls them down, and then they get as low as they can, and then they have to swim back up. But they're like passing out 20 feet underwater and getting like dying.
bends. They're getting bends.
They're destroying themselves
Yeah, that's
for the
that's
rush.
Insane.
It's called being too rich.
Yeah, it's cool.
Getting a
though.
free diving, dude. That's crazy.
And then like you do wreck diving, but you get your tank caught on shit. Especially if you're like if you're like bigger, you're swimming in like, you're like oh god, like people panic.
It's like a walrus.
Yeah,
I'd
like,
panic immediately, dude.
yeah, oh yeah. You can do like it's cool. I don't know. It's kind of fun. We got 2 more hours left, and we're good.
Yeah, we got not that too many super chats. A fun one here from Justin Ergo says, "Hey, nap time, Nick and loving Lex. It's your favorite dirty guinea. Just curious if you boys and War Mode have any wild high school stories. The nastier, the better. I was gay in high school."
I was just getting bees. You guys have any wild?
That's
a loaded question.
Do you have any nasty, wild high school stories?
Mine are too bad.
Sorry, they're too hot for TV.
I fingered a chick on her period and in front of everybody under a pool table, and then I wiped it all over my face, and that was cool. And everybody was like, "You have blood on," and then they called her Blood.
What?
And she went to she was nicknamed Blood for a while. Yeah.
Nickname Blood.
Yeah.
David Cho, red face.
Oh, this fucking
You look
asshole.
What?
That's
It's
fake.
I like that green tile though for the bathrooms.
Yeah,
if someone's
the
doing a
Zellige
bathroom.
Emerald, very
I
hot
like-
tile.
Very hot. Very
He
hot.
likes this. He's like this. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, Mr. Wilson?
All right, dude, I get it.
Yo, your
I
daughter's
get
actually pretty chill. Yo, your daughter's ragging.
it. Dude, did he do that on Rogan or did someone Photoshop that?
No, he did it.
I can't stand him.
total asshole.
He's a total
It's
asshole.
an extreme look at me shit.
I painted the
Yeah.
Facebook and they gave me stock and I have 200 million. I actually asked my friend for $1 billion.
My face is like a Rothko.
I asked him for $1 billion just to see if he'd give it to me. I wanted to pull into Hades with a coin man or
Wrap your head around $1 billion, dude.
yeah. It was just such like a
It's 1,000 millions.
like a Persian guy story again from the I asked him for $1 billion. He was gonna give it to me. I was like, fucking blow your head off, you fucking ass.
So where are we now? Virginia?
We're in Alexandria,
Only
Virginia.
2 houses left.
Is this the Nova?
So,
Is this
Jimmy
Nova?
Johnson. And he says, I'm afraid my girlfriend of 3 years has forced us into divorce territory. I think this house
right.
sucks and she bought it. I don't want to live in this area.
Bye.
Am I wrong about the house?
Nope. Bye. House sucks. See ya. Literally, see ya. Thank you. Bye.
He's got to divorce his girlfriend.
Hey, buddy, pack your bags tonight and get the fuck out of this
are
house.
they
It's
married?
worthless. $550 a
His
foot.
girlfriend.
$534 a foot for a condo with an HOA. Get the fuck out. I was built in 47.
Get into the manosphere, bro.
Nah, bro, get out of here.
Look into Owen Cook and Julian himself. Thank me later.
Owen does trainings all across this country.
Amazon, furry
let's check
top
his
hat,
tour
right
schedule.
now.
Owen
This
Cook
guy
tour.
that wrote this message has lost frame.
Yeah.
He's lost frame.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can't even give that guy a fucking ad. No, man. Yeah, good news. She overpaid. You're going to leave. Everything's going fantastic. Now, let's show you exactly what she did. Let's see how bad this is. My guess is the dickhead who bought this and had the Cornish stressless
300?
chair, they paid $414.
Look at that mortgage. 4 G's a month. What the fuck?
What is it?
$4,000 a month?
How much?
$340 and 12. You're wrong.
I was close, dude.
What'd you say, 3.5?
I said, what the fuck did I say? I just said 3, I think.
We've got a fellow real estate mystic here. Yeah, good news. Let your deadbeat
Double.
girlfriend make a double in Alexandria, Virginia. And I'm not going to shit on Virginia. I just had a great time in Richmond. Out of nowhere, good metal scene. Met Guar, fantastic. But like,
Dude, Guar's still around?
yeah, I met the guitarist
Holy
from Guar.
shit.
Damon, Diedrich. But guys, honestly, great pull. Get out of there. Good news, baby. I have a suitcase packed. Check out my tail lights. I'll see you later. Have fun with a dirty, stinky chin in 3 days, smelling like salt.
And we got a few quick ones here. Chalupa Cabra says, welcome back to Rhode Island, Bill and Spud. Thanks for inspiring all the dogs. And we got Cookie saying, the best ape saying I've heard is, this runs like a raped ape chasing bats out of hell.
Yes, that you've heard that. Yeah, that sounds like a. Do you guys have bikers where you're at?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have many.
Do you have Hell's Angels?
Pagans.
We had pagans and we had warlocks.
Warlocks
back in the day, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have pagans are no, we have outlaws up here.
They're just hipsters now.
Really?
Yeah. They're like guys paying for it's like fraternities for dudes who are like, I'm not a pussy. I'm going to join a biker gang.
Here's the title of my bike. Here's the title of my brand new Harley.
Yeah. You can have it if I quit. Straight up.
Yeah, it's just fine, dude. Just don't jump me. Don't jump me. I'm terrified of switchblades. I just couldn't figure out how to butterfly now.
Damn, $2 million?
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Southold. It's got to be Long Island.
Last super chat here from Michael Cardamon. Just a little piece of advice for you, Nick. In regards to upstate New York, I'm a lifelong resident. Take a look at Rensselaer County
I've been there.
for some of the widest varieties of properties you're ever going to find.
You guys ever see? I got to show you a house in Ghent. It'll blow your mind.
What's going on?
I'll show you something great.
Can't.
The Ghent underworld.
Get Ghent.
This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was driving by this house with my wife in New York.
Whoa, it's like Grand Designs,
Designs.
dude.
Built.
Yeah.
No, it was
to a
on
hill.
Grand. That had to have been on Grand Designs.
Something similar was. Oh, we
dude.
love Grand Designs, dude. You should do a fucking Grand Designs. Do you think you get money for that?
We were filming today.
You should
We're
get
filming
that.
a Grand Design.
You should get that kind of money
Grand
for a
Designs is
show,
the
dude.
best, dude.
Yeah.
Grand Designs is #1.
It's
Thank
the only
you.
real show because it's like, this took 3 fucking years.
And then they go, and you ran out of money.
And I like the British
And
one.
they-
He's like cocksucker.
oh, he's
Yeah.
an asshole.
He's like this. What you think you're going to build it for 300 quid? Whatever the fuck he said.
I love how they always have to go back to the parents for a bridge
Every
loan.
time.
Every time. It cracks me the fuck up, dude.
So we caught up with him later
Yeah.
on in the business. I like,
Unfortunately, our parents had something nestled away.
Yeah, the one shipping container guy. Did you see that one?
That was a good one.
I've seen.
There's a
every
shipping
British one I
container
saw.
guy in Ireland, and that's close to the stucco guy.
Yeah,
with no
when I go to Ireland in Northern Ireland, that is right there.
When you go to Ireland, fucking lucky bastard. I've never been to Ireland.
Oh, dude, you gotta go.
You just got invited for a
Yeah.
wedding, bro,
Yeah.
in a castle.
Invite me. Just maybe a day. Tell me you're with me.
I think we should go, dude. I think we should go start traveling around and
I went
stuff.
to Ireland. They just started Aer Lingus flight to direct to Ireland, and I was like, yeah. And everybody went. Like a lot of people went right away, and then I don't know why. I want to go to Ireland so bad. I want to go to Cork so bad. I've heard it's nothing but great. Yeah, and I really, really, really want to go. This house is fucking terrible. This Long Island bullshit. Scum.
Do you know about like Long Island or no?
Terrible.
Really?
Some of the worst real
Do you know
estate
that?
in the country.
My cousin's so my uncle way back in the day before the Hamptons were like awesome, he was a public high school teacher in New York, and he started selling sailboats in Southampton.
Yeah.
And he bought like a shack. But now, like, that's worth a lot of fucking money now.
I mean, it's...
And my cousins are like, they want, you know...
Basically, the scoop is the Hamptons are so played out. Like, the next generation of Hamptons, the houses are beat. The party is
They need
not as
work.
fun.
They
It's
need
kind of
work,
cringy
yeah.
and corny. The stuff is just kind of tired.
Yeah.
Like, the properties are tired. It was cool when, like, Howard Stern got his first check for $500 million. Now it's just kind of corny to like a... So you can go to, like, Round Hill Beach in Delaware. You can come to Watch Hill Beach where, like, Taylor Swift just bought in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
You can go to Newport, Rhode Island. I told
Damn,
Timmy
Taylor bought a place here?
Dude,
Yeah.
my girlfriend showed me like beach TikToks of Rhode Island. The houses look, it's insane.
Newport, for $36 million, you're getting...
That's a fuck ton of
I'm
money.
talking the balls. Like I'm talking castles.
Yeah,
Jay
yeah.
Leno's house, Nick Scorch.
Huge hills.
I'm talking like houses. They would cost you literally 100. They'd probably cost, I'm not even fucking around. They'd probably literally cost 250 to 300 million. I don't even know how to cost that out. I don't even know how to cost it out. But I mean, like real
1,000
deal.
a square foot.
Yeah, 1,000 a square foot. Bang. There was some stuff that went for like 24 and 36 million, like right around that range. That was irreplaceable. Best houses in the world, number one. Better than French castles in the French countryside.
I'm bullish on Alabama shores.
I'm not far behind. Like I went to Alabama and I was like, "What's the problem here, guys?" And they were like, "Crime," and I was like, "Not hearing it."
You have no idea.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Please.
You don't know what a bad day is. You ever see that movie? Kurt
You ever
Russell
seen
Unhinged?
Russell Crowe?
Yeah, Russell
Unhinged?
Crowe.
No.
Russell Crowe Unhinged?
Nope.
Oh, dude, you gotta see this movie.
I know. I gotta watch all these.
He's a motherfucker. Just has a real bad
I don't
day.
think you know what a bad day looks like.
Drives around like an F-250 with a ram guard on the front of it.
Oh, that one. Yeah. I see the clip.
Yeah.
It's like
I don't think you know what a bad day is.
it's like the Michael Douglas. It's the Michael Douglas.
Falling down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like falling down. Yeah.
He beats the fuck out of a chick. Like legit, like what it would be like in real life, not like
What it
some
is
movie.
every day of his life.
Yeah.
in real life.
Like tossing a chick around by her hair.
Throw like breaking furniture with her.
Yeah, he had some choice words for someone. I think he had some choice words for Azalea Banks or something like that. Ah, man, this house is a fucking toilet. I wouldn't pay for it if you. I wouldn't live in that house if you.
Is it? Am I looking at the
He owns it.
Hamptons?
His boomer dad built this when banks were writing checks like crazy in 06, 07. They wanted $2 million and took it off the market. What can they reasonably get? P.S. Love war mode so fucking much. I'm Patreon clan for a while now.
Don't let your dad see this, but I hate this fucking house. I'm mad at your dad. I'm sorry. Hey, listen. I have a rule. The son of an asshole is always a nice guy.
I mean, this is my 12th beer, but what state are we in?
We're in the Hamptons of New York.
Oh, this is the Hamptons.
What's going
Okay,
on
yeah.
here? The floors are bad. The double fireplace is literally retired.
Reminds me of something from
the
The Sopranos.
Princess Catwalk. Yeah, the marble floors. The furniture placement's bad. The Cardis, the high production value, the high production furniture mixed with the antiques. The 2/3 colonial style dresser with the Chippendale legs.
Almighty.
The fucking.
I should be able to go try to buy a house and bring him in as my realtor.
Yeah.
And have the other realtor
All
try
dressed
to
like
sell it
David
and be
Cho.
like, and he just says this shit, you know?
Blackface.
Yeah,
It's art.
I'm saging it. I'm graffitiing the wall. I'm asking them for money.
Knock it down 200K.
Center bed. I mean, this fucking Ginzo center.
That center bed's
That's
psychotic.
because you didn't know. That's
Yeah.
because you bought up. Here's why this happened. You bought the bed because it was big and princess style, and you didn't have a wall big enough to put it on because you surrounded it with cheap.
You know what I did actually was I put it in the middle.
Fuck this asshole! I don't want to put a kitty corner. Yeah, and you did the $89 windows 3-latch together with the walkout. I hate every window. I hate every house.
He hates everything.
Flooring is cheapest.
Oh, dude, look at that shower.
Yeah, put the shampoo away.
Yeah.
That's number one why you didn't sell it. Put your fucking soap away. You're trying
That
to get
is
2 minutes.
gross,
Nice
dude.
chair, my man. I'm sorry, guys. Grandma's chair's got to go away. This thing looks like a fucking lady shat herself in it every day. You got a 60-year-old alabaster, mid-century, non-saleable
All over the
production
place.
furniture. Yeah, get rid of this shit. The shower curtain, guys, $2 million, and we got shower curtains, glass. We got a Trex deck and an above-ground pool outside the house.
The hottest surface on earth.
Yeah, food roaster with a diving board.
Let's get some Polywood black.
Yeah. It's made of plastic. This stuff doesn't wiggle. It's noodles. It's
My
all
dad's
fucking
been hardcore on
The
Polywood.
boomers are hitting
Get outta
Polywood
here
like
with
you
that.
wouldn't believe, dude.
He brings it down to Florida.
It's fucking nuts.
It looks like a fucking canoe. It's a chair.
You sit in and he goes, Polywood.
Yeah,
He's just getting forever now.
right in the dumpster.
They
Yeah.
were selling it for $3,000. I got it for $500.
Who was buying it for $3,000?
Did you watch that show with Will Ferrell and Steve
sorry,
Carell,
man. I'm sorry,
with Paul
buddy.
Rudd, where Paul Rudd's the
No,
tear
you
down.
told me about it.
this is like out. It's supposed to be set out there.
Really?
It's a fucking teardown, man. I'm sorry. This whole house is a
A
teardown.
tear down.
4x4 posts, fucking a deck that's the entryway. Like railroad ties with brick inset. I'm a landscaper. That's insulting. The lattice work is cheap shit from Home Depot. The cheapest lattice work.
I
the
can't argue with
non-fancy.
anything he's saying.
Yeah, the colonial style railing. That's that might even be interior grade railing. I'm sorry, my man.
Yeah.
You have to drop this to lot
This is
price.
fucked up. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Dude, what is that flooring? Is that real?
That's Click Clack. That's Lumber Liquidators. That's called Barnum. I think.
Look at
it's
that
called.
little skylight there in that one room. That's cute.
Yeah, it's got a chandelier
there you
that's 6 sizes too small. You've got a catwalk.
This is
for-
I love
childhood home.
painting. I love how I got to build scaffold around that, paint that thing up, S-hook that thing up, plastic it out like it's worth anything. I got to paint around them all the time.
Yeah. You got to set up. Yeah, set up scaffolding.
Chandelier.
Painting's
Hold
too
on
small.
with your
Country-
chandelier, bro. Let me paint your ceiling white again.
Here's the good news. It costs you $65,000 to crush this house and put it in a dumpster and haul it away. So whatever the cost of this lot is, and I apologize, my friend, whatever the assessment for the lot of the land is, I hate
This
Long
one
Island
went
real
dark.
estate.
This one went dark.
You New
Keep the
Yorkers you have no idea how to build houses, and I know all these pieces of shit. I know you went for a square footage game, which I always hate that game. You went for how many? 4,000, right?
Barn
4,000.
Should have went barn dominium.
4 bed, 4,000.
What is that driveway made of? Is that like EP Henry?
Shit.
Is that EP Henry? Oh, it's just that
Gravel.
modified. Yeah.
I like the 72 Chevy.
Beachy.
Yeah.
68 Chevy. 68.
That's the coolest thing you got, bro.
C10. Yeah,
That C10 is the coolest thing he's got.
ran out of money. That's not the right way you do that. Yeah, the railroad ties are
Oh
embarrassing.
man,
I'm
this
glad
one
you
went
painted them.
dark. Can we end it on a positive note, or
No, that's the last
that's
one.
the last one?
Guys, we appreciate your patronage. Thank you so much.
As
We have the
Lizzo
rug sale
says,
going.
truth hurts.
Yes. I mean, listen, someone's got to be a friend to your dad. It's crushable. I apologize. I don't like to do that, but we do have integrity here at Scuffed Realtor. We have to call it like we see it. I cannot lie to you and tell you I like it. I
Painting
fucking
those
hate it.
spindles blows too, dude.
Guys,
Home Depot spindles.
thank you so much for coming on. This is a dream.
Thanks
of
for
ours.
having us hang
Thank
out,
you so
yeah.
much. This is a big deal.
It's the most requested
Most requested.
ever.
No idea why. Let's go eat.
Constant, every episode.
You guys are as
Now they
you are what you thought they were.
now they know they shouldn't have been asking for it.
Yeah, 66 Ford. I'm sorry, man. Look at that. That's 3 candle. That guy's so mad. He's like 66 Ford. Yeah, listen, man. I'm sorry. pal.
3 on the tree. Especially you got power steering.
The Cleveland's the Ford motor, you asshole. Yeah,
Easy to work on.
yeah. That's the one from what's the movie with where they fix the Mustang in prison with Sylvester Stallone and they wreck it.
He
I don't
knows.
know. Yeah.
You know the one where they fix a mint 66 Mustang in
Tango and
prison?
Cash. I don't know.
Not the best movie of all time. Guys, rug sale next week. We appreciate your patronage. I'm an antique dealer out in the middle of nowhere. Always have new things. All the big styles in
Having
New York
heart
City.
palpitations from that much beer.
Well, let's go have that much more from pitches of tequila they'll pour down our throats. Guys, thank you so much. We actually appreciate everything that you do. We'll see you Tuesday. Love you. And really subscribe.
Scuffed. Warm
Scuffed.
mode.
Yeah, we're good.
You know where you're at. You guys do
Warmode.org
Yeah.
if you want a t-shirt.
Yeah, Billy's trying to sell T-shirts, guys.
I got more coming. I have an idea.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it later.
We're working on a hoodie. It'd be nice.
When they have stuff, keep posted. I mean, hey, they don't need my endorsement. They're gigantors on everywhere they go. Thank you so much. Good night. I have this rash on my cock. It's so big. I have blisters all over my. Dude, I swear to God, I farted. I popped blood vessel. I put my